guys know it is Drunken Chat Son. Yo, I was balling a motherfucking that video. And I was saying it each and every motherfucking week because I got to hear that motherfucker. Hey, welcome to It's Drunken Chat Son, the first show of the new year. First of all, Happy New Year, everybody. We are back in the building. And it's a lot to talk about. Lot to talk about, man. Fellas, introduce yourselves. Remo, start with you.
Big Remo. Catch me on IG. Catch me on Drunken Chat. Saturday nights, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern on Comic Call Crew. First show of the New Year's coming back tomorrow. We've been on hiatus for a couple months, so gonna mix it up and see what it's all about.
Let's do it. Next up.
Hello, everybody. It is the Ultra Maximus. And it's not just a name, it's a lifestyle.
That's it.
So, y'all ready for a spec matrix tonight?
Oh, we get a matrix today?
Finally.
You get a multifaceted one.
Multifaceted?
Yeah, because I figured it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without some dope books to spec to. So
That is. Are we getting Star Wars matrix?
No.
We getting Thor matrix?
That's kind of. There's a little something to do with the Thor universe side of things, but let's not bore them.
Are we getting Raza?
No. we ain't got 3.5 hours for 400 pages of fucking covers, man. Come on.
That's it.
Next up, a lot of fucking covers.
Next up to bat, who we got?
It's the innovator of the version, the comic pimp Blind Adam.
My man.
In the house.
My man, Blind Adam's in black and white, as always.
I'm getting some lighting in the next week or two. So
nice. Who else we got?
Go ahead, Nice Wonder.
Hey, what up, everybody? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Outside of Drunken Chat, you can catch me on my YouTube channel. Just type in the Ninth Wonder, like you see it spelled down below. Cover picks every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And I might dib and dab in a couple of other shows on YouTube here and there. But for the most part, DC is home, baby.
Did you get first pick this week?
No, I got. Hold on, what pick did I get?
You got second.
Man, it don't matter, bro. If I get the first pick, I'm cheating. Second pick, I'm cheating. Third pick, I'm cheating. And I was waiting for you to pop up on the show Wednesday so you could say that I was cheating. I was like, "Where Merrill at?" So he could say that I was cheating.
I was watching. He gets in the top, he gets one out of three, easy to one or two,
And really, my favorite pick is the third pick. I like that third pick the best because you get back-to-back picks whenever you pick third. When it's just three people. But I've been thinking we might need to expand to 4. So we might need to expand to 4.
So you get the fourth pick or the first pick?
I mean,
Last but not least, my man Lucas. What up, baby? I see you in a minute. Happy New Year and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Man, I'm sorry that we couldn't have the show for the last couple of weeks, but freaking had to expand my alcohol imbibation. Y'all don't really want to just see 4 hours of me passed out, fucking drunk all the damn time. Had to risk it all, freaking go to casinos, freaking lose it all.
Yeah. Speaking of that bullshit, New York State finally legalized gambling.
Yes.
Ooh.
Right. Yes. So
sports betting. Sports betting.
Right. Yeah. So for those who go to sleep, within the next couple minutes because we started late, you will want to jump back in and freaking listen to us later because I will talk about that and how it affects some of the stocks that are out there.
DraftKings, MGM, and what was the other bullshit? DraftKings, MGM, and I forgot what the other one was. Fuck it.
Disney.
What are we doing tonight?
Disney.
I knows. What's
Disney,
the one?
okay.
What's the one that old boy?
Disney is looking to get into sports betting, but they need some of the major freaking states to actually get into it before they'll actually look into it. They put it on their freaking sheets for like the last 3 calls that they are looking into it. It's just that not enough states are looking into it. So
You know if Disney's getting into this shit, it's all fucked up.
Wow.
Right.
Oh boy.
But
It'll take California to fully jump in before everybody else does.
Yeah.
if fucking California jumps in, that shit's freaking over, man.
Once they do that, it's all bad.
That's the only because that's the only reason people actually go to Vegas. I live in fucking California. The couple places that
we have the Indian casinos, but it ain't the same shit.
Oh no, it is not, man. Because I've been to the Vegas joints and then I've hopped over to the Reno joints, man. That shit is not the freaking same, man.
We also listen, people. I'm working on getting a CPA on, as well as somebody who's already opened up, who's knowledgeable with an LLC, and we're gonna try to figure out this tax thing because Joe Biden fucked us. Fucked us. Yeah. So we're gonna help for all you comic collectors out there. That's gonna be a show that you guys want to listen to. But I'm gonna say you now, before we even get that show started, I want you guys to start your LLCs because everything we do in this business is a write-off. Getting books graded is a write-off. Taking cabs, driving to your LLC is a write-off. A legit write-off. You want to know how fucking Donald Trump paid $6 in taxes? I'm working on some shit where we can devolve those secrets because it's completely legal, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I don't know how much I want you to divulge because I don't know. I want to wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I want no white vans outside of my house. You know what I'm saying?
It's legal. Right. We're not.
Everything is legit, sir.
Are you telling us what?
Everything that's going to talk about LLC, it's going to be legit.
But you can't do this shit if you're not certified as a business.
Yeah.
If you just sitting there right now and you naked out here in these streets and you try to pull some bullshit, no, you're gonna get fucked.
Yeah.
We show you how to fucking do it the right way. You know what I mean? And speaking of the right way, we are giving these out today. And it ain't gonna be like other shows where I said give us some shit and I go to bed. No, we definitely gonna give these shit out. And it might be a little bit early, but we want to give these out. Thor 20, 125, one of the hottest books out right now, as well as the cover A, Millionaire. Is that how you say it, Ultra? Millionaire?
Millionaire.
Who? Millionaire. Sound like some fucking.
Why you gotta ask the white dude how the Nordic shit sounds, man? Come on.
Because it's Nordic.
Because usually y'all the first one to correct the motherfucker. I believe that is pronounced Mjolnir. From the German ideological mythology or some shit like. Let me shut the fuck up.
We listen. We coming out. We coming out back in 2022 strong, giving away shit that you guys. You know what I mean? Nobody else is doing this. Nobody else is giving away books like this for free. All you gotta do is come in the chat, say what up, and you go to sleep. Like I say, if you go to sleep, I ain't chasing your ass. You better watch this motherfucking show and come out. Hey man, that was me. One of them motherfuckers.
The big show's not even giving books like this away for free.
Nah, nobody is. I mean, that's they. We stay changing the game, man. It ain't nothing new, man. It's just brush my shoulder type shit.
I mean, but big shows, I use that term loosely because it's some shows out here that got 10,000 viewers and can't crack 5,000 views. Here, little Drunken Chat is 1,300 viewers cracking 5,000 views regularly.
All in the videos.
Some of y'all just pieces of shit and need to hit that sub button, man. It's like it's pathetic at this point.
And how is it that every person who watches Drunken Chat is not subscribed to everybody on this panel's channel?
That's true.
That's crazy to me.
If we don't have a bunch of content on it,
Look, well, yo, Sasha Perez, man. I see you in the Midtown line in a minute, man. What's going on, baby? How you feeling, brother?
Me and Ultra post content weekly.
Well, I do want to say some of y'all didn't like the fact that I changed my name to Chetland's Greens Cornbread, but
No, I love that shit. That shit.
Bro, that shit confused the fuck out. I said, "Who the hell is this?"
I know,
What
right?
is this?
If
When
you
I
search him
realized
by
who it
name, you
was.
still find him at least.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Out of nowhere.
Back in my private messaging, so I was able to figure out who it was.
Yeah.
Coco girl, man, freaking, she was cussing me out like, "Who the hell is this? You
Right?
ain't trying to sell my crypto, are you?" I'm like, "What the fuck, girl, chill." I was trying to get you to come on, but she
Shout out to Coco. Yo, I want to give a big shout out to my man right here. And hold on, where's the cop? Before we get started, you know we've been bullshitting for about 11 minutes right now. But I gotta give first of all, big shout out to my man Gringo Bandito. Shout out to my man right here, stock market genius right here. The market's fucked up, but that's fine.
well, no. It's
Money out there.
depressing. It's in a buyer's market right now.
And right now,
it's almost right where you want it. It's almost
right now here. Let's give everybody a little bit of information. Kazakhstan right now is in a shutdown and mining operation.
I heard they're wilding over there.
Bloodbath in Bitcoin right now because one huge portion of their mining capacity just got shut down.
And also, before we get there, Glenn Howard, this man told me, I told him about some books that he sold and he got to keep his crib. That is amazing right there. Glenn Howard, yo, I'm glad to help, man. Thank you once again for just for checking us out and letting us do our thing and provide entertainment for you, man, because that's a great story. I love hearing great stories like this, man.
Hell yeah.
I heard so many stories about just Drunken Chat, just helping people, like people going through shit, and like, yo, they be like, yo, Drunken Chat Mel, and the rest of us are just beacons of just excitement for them, and I love it, man. I love hearing good stories like this, man. So yo, salute to you, Glenn Howard. You know what I mean?
Yep. So speaking of people we helped, a lot of the profits that go through the Drunken Chat Son freaking box that goes to certain charities and everything, and we're working on. We've been given some books over the last couple months to a particular charity, and what I've been wondering, because there's another idea that this young lady was floating to me: comic books out of a vending machine. Go ahead and freaking chat. Let me know what y'all think about that. Because
clutch your 9-2s.
It's gonna fucking blunt that corner just falling in the vending machine, dude.
News stand all over.
I'll open a fucking pressing plant right next door to the vending machine because that shit get the fuck out.
I mean, will they all be in top loaders? That's like I think the only way you can get that shit to survive a fall on a vending machine.
Well, it just depends on the vending machine because they got like the cupcake vending machines. So all it would have to do is just be vertical stacked, and it just pulls one out at a time and loads it into a tray, and the tray pulls out the book. That might.
Bring your gain down a little bit, Ninth, on your mic. Bring your gain down just a bit. You don't want the gain up all the way. Yeah.
Oh no, it's all the way down.
Oh, let's turn the volume.
Yeah, it's all the way down. Hold on, let me make sure it didn't switch back to these damn AirPods. No, it's still on the mic.
What about the ones like they have where it drops it? It's like like it's holding it and it just drops it. It might be polybagged and they might slide sloped. You know what I mean?
9 fucking 4s all day.
Yeah, exactly. So
Lucas, all right. Let's start comic talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I asked you for 2 timeless 150s.
You did, but you never got around to getting the invoices together and all that other stuff.
No. Is it possible? Can I just get the 2? Do I have to buy fucking 100 of the timeless on the second prints?
Yep.
So what are we talking about? The timeless number 1 first print that's no longer available?
The timeless one I fucked up.
Okay, the timeless number 2. Right.
Yeah, the timeless one I fucked up. That was my bad.
Right. So I forget whether it's right. So I forget whether it's a 1 to 25 or whether it's
a 1 to 50 black and white timeless number 2.
Right. But yeah. So yes, you're gonna have to get freaking all of them.
I have to get 100.
But You need 100. Okay. Well,
No, I don't want 100. I just want 2 of the 150.
to one of okay, right. So yeah, so just remember that when you do order that bulk freaking supply, that for those that don't know, is that you do get 47 to 50% off of that, depending on how it goes. That can be disastrous for shit that's like $4.99, right? Because fucking two.
That would be disastrous
That
because
shit is fucking disastrous.
the fucking second print ain't gonna sell for shit.
But in instances where you have like multiple incentive variants, it's freaking good shit. In instances where you have what's the one? Oh yeah, so for instance, the Thor number 20, that's freaking beautiful. You know why? Because you would have gotten 25 of those Thor cover A's, which did really well, which was hitting at 20 at one point.
Yeah,
And then you get your Simon Bianchi.
yeah.
Right. So times your $20 times 25, right? And then you minus that by your 25, your half of your 25, which is what 2. So that's what 50. So $56 would have been your cost, right? And you minus that by what $450, and that's your profit off the bat.
So question. I requested 15 of the cover A's. I got 5. They were all sold out.
Right. So I sent you what I had, right?
Gotcha.
And then there's several on back order. And I would tell you, I don't think we're going to get it.
Yeah,
I don't think we're going
to. I've gotten some back orders, though, from my LCS that he told me that I couldn't get, that I had on whatever. He was like, they actually sent them to me.
Really?
I mean, I think it's hit or miss, but I mean, it has happened.
Right. So and that's the interesting thing that you always got to remember. Like sometimes when you go into your LCS the day before that sell date, or you go on there the day of, and they go into the system and they order that, the shit that you're going to get back is going to be the ransom shit that nobody freaking wanted.
Right.
It's the shit that I pull out of the fucking box like, oh man, I can't sell this shit, and I freaking send it back. And then of course, Penguin Random House, you know, oh yeah, I can freaking send this to whoever, because they literally have a thing that says, hey, if you order back order, you're going to get what you get.
Yeah,
and that's it. You know, so
panel. This is an interesting statement. The second print is going to be a monster. I don't think so.
It's ugly. It's ridiculous. In fact, let's see if I mean, y'all keep talking. Let me see if I got it. I think I got it freaking queued up somewhere.
It's FOC is a long ways out.
What do they do for the A cover though on the second print? That's the question.
It bumps the A cover up, makes the A cover more desirable.
But I mean, what does the A cover look like on the second print? Is what I'm saying.
The A cover is the Punisher with the new logo,
which is even worse. Ugh.
Fuck that book.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna order that shit.
Fuck that logo too.
This is the cover B. I want this. I missed out on cover A.
No monster.
But Blind Adam got some of those, right? Adam?
Yep.
Where'd you get them from?
I got them from the pull box, and I'm waiting for a Terra Strong.
So the ones that Mighty Mel didn't get, Adam.
Yeah, Adam got my shit. Adam
pulled it up.
Adam, give me.
Adam caused your allocation.
Yeah, send me 2. Adam.
The minute that Lucas told me about them, I put I said, charge my credit card. Where's the invoice?
Yeah, I didn't want to go upstairs to get my card. I was like,
So I agree with Brian.
I'm going to be starting a Terra Strong sometime this year or so.
I think this book could do 2 things. I think it could either kill the first. It
won't kill I disagree.
I think it can push it up because everybody's going to have these or go after these, and you're not going to be able to get that first print still.
The fact that the color pops more on the first print, I want the first print over there, but I want to get this because I don't have the first print.
And it really looks like her. You know what I'm saying? Like
this was an
the
anomaly.
blind person in the room.
Well, basically, it's the same cover as the regular Tara Strong Ms. Minutes cover. This is black and white now.
Right.
All the color and all the things that would make it
the trade
exactly.
It's negative or it's backwards, right?
Right. Any of you guys actually going out to stores that morning that this book came out?
No, I didn't give a fuck. I was
there were people looking for it at the first 2 stores. I tried going to 2 other stores that didn't open until like an hour after I got there. And then the third store that I managed to hit that was open, I got the last 2. My LCS, my main LCS, only ordered one copy for one person who requested it on FOC. None of these images for any of these books were released through the previews website, but Lucas had obtained them. A couple other people had obtained them, so we knew kind of like there was this one cover. So only the people paying attention for FOC really got in on this first go around.
That's what I'm saying.
Second print go around is going to be for everybody who missed the boat.
Yeah,
That's
even
what I'm
if it's a
saying.
1 in 50. I mean, what do they have to order? What do they have to order to get the 1 in 50 though?
50 cover. Yeah,
right. So you're gonna have to spend over $100 just to get one of these, even at the store at the wholesale level.
Yeah.
And let me what's messed up is let me show you the cover A. This is the cover A.
That's the cover A.
Right.
Oh, that's the second print cover A?
No, that's the 1 in 25.
Yes. No.
Oh no, that's the okay. It's a 1 in 25 with the Miracle Man.
Oh, so yeah. So my bad. This is the 1 in 25.
Oh.
Yeah, my bad.
That's
my bad.
That's a game changer.
Has Miracle Man on it?
This is a game changer.
It has his logo.
This is a game changer. This is a game changer.
All right, now I want to get.
They're gonna fuck that
in
up
a
too,
book.
like
It's
they
written
always
in a
do.
book.
Right. So here's what you get through the pull box. You would get if you order the 1 in 50, you get the 1 in 50, plus you get 2 of these bad boys, and then you get
the one with the
also
Miracle
50
Man on
of the whatever.
Yeah.
Yes. And once again, it doesn't even have Miracle Man on it. It has his logo.
Yeah, it's a logo.
Just the logo. Okay.
Right. So
Almost like a
This is a nice gamble. This is a drunken gamble, right?
What
here.
about 1 in 100s? What about 1 in 100s? Do you get the 1 in 100, the 1 in 50, and the 1 in 25?
Yes,
Is
sir.
there one?
Yes, sir. Yep.
It's not a
No. Not but there
I'm
are.
just saying in general.
Yes, in general, and there are some 1 in 100s, I believe, this week. Actually, there is one.
That's why I'm asking.
There is there's actually one. Actually, I think it's a Berserker, right? Where
I'm interested in the Gwynverse one.
The Gwynverse one.
Gwynverse 1 in 100, but then there's like a 1 in 25 or something too.
Yeah, I don't know if that's coming out on FOC. I'll have to check again. But yeah, for instance, if there's a 1 in 100, then you get that one of that 1 in 100. You get the 2 of the 50s.
Yes.
You get 4 of the 25s and 10 of the freaking 10s.
Like $1,000.
Right. That's what I don't understand is when they give you a 1 in 100 and then just say, "Well, fuck you." That's all you get. You get the 1 in 100, and that's it.
Right.
So
what
does cover B look like?
Y'all go ahead and keep talking. I'm trying to freaking pull it up.
Because if this is the one, I like this as a 1 in 25. I like this as a 1 in 25. Now if I get
this might be the monster. I think that's going to be the monster because nobody's expecting.
But it's gonna be store variants. I mean, FOC is 2 weeks.
The 1 in 25 is gonna be the monster.
I think so. Yeah,
that's what Remo was saying.
Because it's gonna be more of them than everybody gonna be buying for the 50. So it's gonna be way
people are
more.
Be scrambling trying to get that book than the timeless than the Miss Minutes one.
So you say a motherfucker want to order?
It's this process of elimination. You could get this book only by ordering 25 of them, which would be probably $60, $70, shipped or something like that.
Yeah, but everybody's not going to do that.
But you to get to the Miss Minutes, you have to
try and get it.
You get this before you get to the Miss Minutes. You see what I'm saying? So it's no way that this. If you go to Miss Minutes, which most stores will, you automatically get 2 of these.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's going to be more people trying to get this book than the Miss Minutes.
Why?
Because they already know that book is going to be high. It's going to be expensive. And unless they're willing to go that route, because it ain't going to be $50 when it comes out. You know that. Anytime,
just from my previous experience, it's very few times where the 1 in 25 outpaces the 1 in 50. It has to be like some type of anomaly to make that happen. Like the 1 in 25 is just a fire ass cover, and the 1 in 50 is trash. I think it happened with like a few of those early Department of Truth printings. But
you don't think people are gonna be like Mel and say that's a fuck you book? I'm not gonna pay that because I missed out on the first print. I'm not gonna pay double or 4 times what I could have paid for the A cover. You know what I'm saying?
But the 1 in 50 gonna be more rare than that A cover.
Off rip.
Yeah, but
I mean, you at least guarantee the floor with that, because if you just look at it mathematically, you can't order that 1 in 50 and spend less than what, $125, $130, $40 with shipping and everything. So you pretty much guarantee
If you spend that, you're gonna get all three of them though.
Yes, you're getting all three.
Yeah. I would do that, but I'm saying when you're walking into a store, you're gonna see that a person who's a casual person who's gonna walk off the street is gonna see that and be like, I'm not paying that. You know what I mean? Let me get that 1 in 25.
Man, you'd be surprised.
No, I would want the 1 in 50, but if I have two of the first print, I'm not fucking with the 1 in 50.
But see, nobody ain't got the first print. I ordered 25 of them. I only got 5 of them so far.
I ain't get not a fucking thing. I ain't get shit.
You got some though. You know what I mean? Like there's people that like we didn't get them.
I got Lucas, don't sign me up for that 50 piece, because the way people. I mean, I agree with Ultra, man. It's an anomaly, and I think me and Ultra probably view it differently because we do this FOC on a weekly basis. We remember these books, what we thought it was when we first saw the book, and what it becomes when it actually comes out. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of one of those things where when you see something happen enough times, you kind of get a pattern of how these books go through the ebb and flows. And I'm on the ropes about this Miss Minutes books. I think it could stay extremely hot, but then I could also see it being like that Gleason webhead and just dropping like a rock.
If they give us 4 prints in different colors.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. That's kind of what I'm getting at. The high ratio of that book is putting it further and further separated, but it's making it to whereas the people would be going towards trying to get the first print than trying to chase the second print that's going to just if the first print is going high, the 1 in 50 is going to be bananas. You know what I mean? Like
Lucas, what's my cost on 100? I want 2 of the 1 in 50 and all the like this. What is this, cover A or cover B?
This one right here is the cover A. The cover B is the 1 in 25, and the cover C is the 1 in 50.
Simplified.
I have to get 100 of those Punisher shirts.
Yes.
Yeah, shit.
Blind Adam's mystery box coming soon, I guess.
That's like, I want to use that for fucking kindling. He's like doing my boy dirty, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, he looks like he's got on like puffy pants and like.
I may be blind, but I'm not that fucking blind.
God damn.
Look like he's got a pussy cat in his fucking shirt.
Dude, he looks like fucking. Looks like he has on. You know what he looks like? He looks like the little brother on a Christmas story.
So people are already paying double ratio for that timeless 1 in 25. Somebody just bought one today for $59.99 plus $66.75.
Yeah. Guys, send me that invoice for 100, man.
Right? I'm telling you.
Guys, send me that invoice for 100.
50. If you're gonna get the 50, you're gonna make your money back off the 1 in 25. Is what I guess what I'm saying.
Sorry, two have been sold at that.
Yeah, good. Invoice me for that 100, man.
Now, in the math, just keeping it true to the form of math on the 1 in 25, to get to the 1 in 25, you got to spend what? You're just going. Let's ballpark and say $150, something like that.
You're thinking like one of us, Ninth. And what Remo is saying is that most people that go to the comic book store or buy off of eBay don't think like us.
Exactly.
They just they aren't ordering these from they're buying them.
We know we can go and buy that and get all 4 of the books, but the person who walks into LCS and just hoping to get the big book of the week on the wall, they're gonna see that 1 in 50 and be like, "Fuck that," you know what I mean? Because they already know that's their whole pool right there. You know what I mean? Like,
if it's anything like the 4 out this week, the incentive is going to be a fucking $150 on the wall.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just like that.
I'm going to shake my head.
This 152nd print's going to be $100
at least. And then each shop is going to put their spice on it and put their little $5 or $10 on it. You know what I mean? Like,
so what is the cover? Oh, we had 100. We had 100 live right now.
Yo, that's crazy. So, because I'm looking at this, and first of all, the cover price of the book is $5.99.
Yeah.
Oh, that 150 is a bar.
Yeah, that changes
That's
the
a
game right
bargain,
there.
yeah,
That's
that's
changing.
That changes
That's
the
going to be
fucking
the
game
one
right
that's going to
there.
be like out of there. Like you're not going to be able to get that one. These are going to be the ones that you're going to want to get to
If-
make sure you can flip.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Yeah, because I'm
who
gonna
the
tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. Yeah, if you see any fucking stores and they're selling it for 100 or fucking less, you go ahead and fucking grip that shit up.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
$300.
I don't
That's
know, man.
$300. The 50 is
Well, it's-
how much is it at the pool box price? Or
That's
just
what I'm
throw a
saying.
price.
figure that out right now.
I know to do that, but
If you
everybody
don't want to say it out loud, just throw let's say $4. Let's say $4.
it's five. It's five. It's got to be at least $5 or
$4.99
That's 200,
times
bro.
100.
Yeah, and you get two 1 in 25s and the 1 in 50 for $200.
So you can sell cover A at the fucking
Yeah,
dollar
that's
and make your
what I'm
money back.
You want these so you can keep that 1 in 50.
I mean, how much is
Or
toilet
let it
paper now?
build, you know. But if
Okay.
you just
Toilet paper's like
All right, so here we go.
like that.
So if you wanted just the one, what do we talk about? We talk about the 150, right?
Yeah.
So I almost fucked that up.
So you get 100 of them motherfuckers, 2 of the Miracle or 4 of the Miracle Mans, and then 2 of the black and white Thomas.
yeah.
Okay, so say if you just got just the 150, one of the 150s, and nothing else, right? That would be like $137, right? So
What
if you see,
for the pull box?
yes, through the pull box, right? But also remember, you also have the ability to say, hey, I also want 2 of the 125s. So each of those 2 of the 125s is that you're just going to get it for $5.99 each. every
Yeah,
single
cover
one.
price. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
So think about it. If you just got each one individually from another freaking store, hey, you're paying $100 for the, or excuse me, you're paying your $50 or whatever, or $100, whatever they want to freaking charge, and you're paying another $25 to $50 for the 25, and so on and so on and so on.
Yeah, yeah. Or 50 if they want to charge $50.
Right. And plus, you're getting 50 of the qualifiers. And you were saying, well, what the fuck do I want 50 of the qualifiers for? Well, look at what just happened with that cover A time with Miss Minutes on there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Nobody wanted the 1 to 50, right? Nobody wanted the 1 to 25s of that timeless number 1, but look what happened to that cover A. That one's the one that freaking blew up for I don't know what it's going for, like $20 or something like that.
Remember,
And
it's a cover that transcends from comics to mainstream TV watchers who saw Loki, and Loki was fucking like big. Like, wasn't Loki the biggest of the series though?
She's also portrayed by a beloved voice actress too,
Yes.
who has a huge fan base. Everyone who I was talking to this book about all want it for the same reason. They want to get signed by Tara Strong.
Lucas, send me my price for 100. I want 100 of the cover A's, the 1 to 25s, and the fucking 1 to 50s.
Okay.
Send me a price for that. I'm gonna see if it's.
Send me one too, Lucas, because I need to kind of see
my price is your price. Send me another price.
Match my
Absolutely.
invoice.
Look for those invoices in the morning, gents.
Yeah.
Definitely, I will definitely get you guys.
Write it down. I need to
Yeah,
jive.
I don't know. I've been sober the morning. I look at this shit like, fuck this shit. Anyway, back to other news.
Well, before we go, real quick, I was going to say, what animal did Frank Castle have to kill before getting his Beskar and taking that Mandalorian logo he got there?
I'm saying,
that fucking logo.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
This shit's hot.
What the hell?
Shit, I gotta send this shit to Bird City. Hold on.
Here we go.
What the hell's a Draculina?
That's
So that is actually Vampirola's replacement and shit. Right?
Hey, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Have anybody seen any store variants for this timeless?
Not yet, but there will be.
That's another
I
thing.
guarantee you there will be.
That's the thing. Yeah. That's the thing that scares me, right? It's like, okay, you were like thinking that, hey, this is going to be the shit, but who knows? Some other freaking store is going to have something going on. It's a question for the better. Any chance this book gets over-ordered and eBay gets flooded on release day?
99.6
chance.
99% chance.
99.6%. 99.6%.
Think about this though. This is basically the replacement to the Marvel Point One, and look at how many of the Marvel Point Ones have delivered spec wise, return wise, setting up first appearances of characters and stories and stuff like that for basically the year of Marvel books to come. So the 1 in 50, I think, is going to be kind of like that Gleason Spider-Man second print variant. It's going to be hot for a little bit, and it's going to cool off, and then it's going to show up in fucking Walmart packs.
Well, exactly. And don't forget, the most interesting thing about it is that Miss Timeless is not actually in any of the interior of the book.
People don't care because they see her on the cover and they recognize her from the television. So,
but I haven't read Timeless. Her some interesting shit happens in this shit.
Yeah,
not just Miracle Man.
Yes, well, some shit happens in King the Conqueror. I think that's the name of the title, right?
the King the Conqueror mini.
Yeah, well, no, the King.
Not over already.
It's the series, King the series that just
King the series is over, and basically,
and they went right into this one.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So it's basically King goes back in time. He's the mentor to his younger self. He tells him, hey, whatever you do, whatever lesson I teach you, don't fall in love. What the fuck does his younger self do? He fucking falls in love.
And let's spoil him. You ready? Let's spoil him.
Yeah.
He fakes his own fucking death to teach the younger version of himself not to fucking fall in love with Ravonna because, she's the devil. So, and I thought that was like the one trope. I was like, oh goddamn, they got us all. They got us for 5 fucking issues of this book, and he faked his death just to teach his younger self a lesson, and it worked because that's the version of Kang that we have. So they set up this storyline though with Doom and everybody. That's the reason why. Like, I love the incentive, the hidden gem for this one, the 1 in 50.
Yeah,
I think it's appropriate. Because it's Dr. Doom and Kang and Ramatut. Yes. So you see Kang at 2 very big focal points, but doesn't everybody understand? Like Mel, that one Dr. Doom cover, the buddy cover. Doesn't everybody who's followed the character of Kang know that he was influenced by Dr. Doom and why Doom has to happen for Kang to exist?
Yes.
That's why that cover, Dr. Doom 6, is so fucking important. And nobody understands that except for Ultra, Knife, and us on this panel here, that it's not only a great cover with the Predator homage, it's important. You're gonna see Doom introduced with Kang somewhere down the line very soon.
It has to go down.
Well, so spoiler. And I don't think it really matters that because nobody's fucking reading shit. In freaking Timeless, freaking King goes to confront freaking Doom, but the Doom that he's able to confront is not necessarily the Doom that we're used to. It's Reed Richards as freaking Doom.
And let me just drop a little something here real quick. Let me open a spec matrix for you.
Okay.
Reed Richards
been
Dr.
Doom before
in 2099.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Secret Wars?
No, in the most recent.
Oh yeah.
They reveal that the Dr. Doom 2099 is Reed fucking Richards.
Hasn't he been Reed Richards a couple of times, or maybe I thought he's been that a couple of times.
Been all kinds of motherfuckers. Though.
Yeah.
Well, he's been Maker and
he's the Maker too,
and a couple other nomenclatures. So he's been the villain. But to actually like assume the role of Doom, he's only done that once or twice.
Lucas, do you have the wheel? Are you working on the wheel? I know you got a lot of shit going on. I really appreciate it. That's why you're the fucking MVP.
Yes, I have been fucking around with the wheel for quite a while now. It's not done because thankfully, we got people still dropping in.
Yeah, that's what I don't want to go to bed without giving away this book. Be a man of my fucking word, because I wasn't a man of my word last time.
Well, who was it earlier in the live chat that said something about Miss Minutes and Miracle Man both being MMs or something along those lines? Well, whoever you are, props to you, because that was something I caught too. And Miss Minutes kind of being his digital assistant or whatever, because Miracle Man is another person like Kang who lives outside the timeline. And Timeless is all about there being, multiple timelines happening at the same time. But they also said that somebody is altering them. Now, also going to throw back some other spec. You guys know that Infinite Destiny shit basically revealed that there's a being in the universe that represents each Infinity Stone.
Yep.
Is that the Matrix that you're gonna pull out right now?
No. That's Future Matrix because Marvel
Future Matrix.
Marvel
Future
won't tease
Matrix,
that.
bro.
I mean, all
the girls gonna come into play.
Bill?
What's up?
Your girl Star's gonna come into play then.
Well, I mean, I figure all of them, if they're all a living entity version. What's that?
The convict guy too. Remember the guy who was in prison?
Oh yeah.
The
Time Stone guy,
right.
So, Prince of Power,
right?
Who's that
absolutely
loser on a
beautiful.
planet that swallowed the Power Stone?
I think that could be some hot
beautiful
shit on
point.
Disney Plus though.
The kid who's another Vision, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's some hot shit. That.
Let me tell you something, man. Fucking time travel fuck up everything, man. I tell you that shit a long time ago, man. Yo, we got a lot to talk about. Do we want to go Ninth Wonder and his convergence to CGC?
Hold on now, man. What now? Hold on.
Now, let me tell you something. Yo, we first came
his political connects.
When you first came to the show, it was like strictly fucking CGC. I'm seeing you talking about y'all want to walk through shit, man. How long the turnaround? Where you at with it? And how do you feel about the price change? Yeah. And what does that do for CBCS?
I'm gonna walk some books through. I mean, look,
equal opportunity employer, right?
Yeah, pretty much. CBCS, bro. I'm not gonna get into it because, but they not.
Nobody would admit Mel be right though. Mel just be drunk all the time, right?
No, it's not even that, bro. I just feel like you got one job. If the competition is backed up, your job is to not get backed up. That's it. If I 2 day a book, 2 days, bro. That's it. That's your only job. Do not get backed up. Hire more people. Do it. You CGC got backed up before them, bro. You should have saw this coming. How are you backed up? Yeah. How? I can't. Then you can raise the prices. I understand. Supply chain jacked up. But my thing is, you can't raise your prices and still be backed up when you the second man on the totem pole. If I'm gonna do all of that and you raising your prices, I might as well just because I'm only gonna grade big books going forward. I might as well walk it through CGC and get it. You know what I'm saying? And get it back ASAP. Especially if it's a book I ain't really got any money in. So there's no point in me. Before I could justify going CBCS route because monetarily, and time wise, it made more sense. But now it's like, okay, everybody gonna hit me over the head for grading prices. I might as well walk through a CGC, especially if it's a book that's gonna sell for 1,000 plus, and I ain't got nothing in it. Yeah, I might as well walk it through CGC. I can get the custom label if I want. CBCS don't do custom labels. I don't got to worry about somebody saying, well, I don't want to pay as much money because it's a CBCS. I mean, dollars make sense, man. And right now, that's what we doing, man.
Yo, you say you'll fly out there?
PGS. Look.
Hold on. Motherfucker said PGX to me the other day, and me and Knife had a great laugh. Motherfucker, I'm still tearing up for that bullshit.
But someone tried to tax you on a PGX?
No, somebody was like, "Yo, PGX, go get see the PGX." No,
no.
But
somebody was trying to.
I know better.
Hear me out. If you look at the prices, I did some research. I'm like, either this is some elaborate eBay PGX fuckery afoot bullshit, or
they sell for more than CBCS.
Yes,
I saw it too.
I'm like, yo, hold on.
It hurt me to see it. I'm like, what?
It hurt. Because I would never
fuck is good.
send a book to PGX
I agree with Sael Perez.
Sacha Perez.
I would only do that. That's pretty much what I would only use.
Oh, you guys hear about all the forgeries that made it through authentication?
Yeah, to see that signature stuff, bro.
Don't tell me.
Bro, you can't authenticate a signature unless you got eyes on that person, seeing them sign it. Because I was trying to buy some rookie sports cards the other day. Sadiq Bey.
Damn.
That boy autograph.
Fuck. Me too, though.
Oh my God. There's
but
way.
That's not totally true because you can do it when it's coming from the company. Not all the times. There's ones that gets through, but it becomes such a big deal that they will give you, they'll replace it. But if it's coming from the company, like if you're pulling it out of a box or something, and it says congratulations, you've received an autographed card, that you can guarantee.
No.
Other than like Dak Prescott shit and
no,
Luka
this what I'm
Doncic
no
shit.
listen what I'm saying, McClay.
I
was
know
looking
what
at
you mean,
Sadiq Bey rookie cards because I wanted to buy one because I believe in him as a prospect. And his autograph is horrible, bro. It's no consistency in it. Like, Google Sadiq Bey rookie card, one of y'all, and share the screen. That man autograph is horrible. Now I found
some of them athletes get to walk through on that 3rd or 4th grade where they learn how to rate, man.
Bro, it looked like a toddler just. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, how can you verify his? Obviously, on the sports card, we ain't got to worry about that because it's coming straight from Panini, whatever. For sports cards, for the most part, we good. I don't care if it's signed by the machine because guess what? That's the only autograph. Some of these athletes, I'd rather them just sign it. You let the machine sign your shit because your handwriting is not legible. So sports cards, I'm not worried about it. But with comic books, even with comic books, I'm not worried about it too much because when I went at C2E2, they had a lot of big artists there and they were signing for free. So if you forging signatures, now if it's a Stan Lee or Jack Kirby, something like that, then that's where we kind of get into that realm of if this book wasn't graded and verified by a certain point, like while that person was still alive, I probably wouldn't touch it on the secondary market. But the signature series stuff, man, it's just, man, it's like, it's a plus that CBCS can do that, but I wouldn't necessarily say, oh man, I would trust that 100% because.
Hey, here's a question: when are comics going to start to make a space for signatures? So, for instance, trading cards have a space just for signatures. When are comics going to start doing that shit? Or should
artists don't? I mean, it would be the artist would probably draw something. It would, you know what I mean, so they could sign it later. You know what I mean? The way they constructed the
shit on some of these fucking crappy ass 1/100s and 1/50s. They might as fucking well.
I think that's what they do. That's why they're so plain.
When I was talking to Jenny Friesen, she said that she does take that into consideration.
Hey, man,
I had to sign a couple of books, and one of them, she had like 3 spots on there that was perfect for a signature, like the way Erica Slaughter is holding that knife on that Something Is Killing the Children #1 and the 16 and number 20. She said she takes that into consideration, and oddly enough, she said those are 3 of her books that she's been signing the most since cons have started back. So
a bitch better label than what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've never heard that. I've never heard.
Have you guys seen the prices on that number 6, 1 and 25 by her?
Yep.
Look at this. This is bonkers. This will blow you away.
It's cool for Cocoa Puffs.
All day.
Children number 6, 1 to 25 Ghost variant.
Yeah, sells for $1,500, 9.8 now.
It's a beautiful book.
It's crazy. It's good. I like to see Friesen getting her due.
It's crazy. I saw about the call for more than that. That's crazy.
Hey, well, also talking about getting due, I know I'm gonna get this in before freaking Brian takes his old ass to fucking sleep.
Oh man, I'm fading quick.
Fucking, you had a very special freaking sale since we've actually talked.
Yeah, I had my biggest flip to date. I made a $42,800 flip.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I bought a card for $200, and then little over 3 years later sold it for $43,000.
Right, and we're talking about in the reason why that is so important is because that was a hockey card, correct?
How does escargot taste?
Yeah.
he ain't fucking with escargot. It's that fucking
Taking
caviar,
interest in
man,
Bunny Ranch?
from the
Oh,
cup region.
Motherfuckers smoking blunts like this now, like
Yeah.
But
the reason why I definitely wanted to point that out is because that is a hockey card.
yeah,
It is so, and I know, Brian, that from your standpoint that people are all over hockey, people love hockey, but really, hockey cards are.
well, here's the crazy thing. I had a couple of guys reach out to me and say, "Hey, I own one too. Do you think I should put it up for auction?" And I said, "No." I said,
Yeah.
Wait. If he does," I told both of them. I said, "If he hits 50 and 50 this year, put it up for auction. If not, wait until he breaks Gordie Howe's record, or wait another 2 years. Because if he breaks Gordie Howe's record, then the percentage that he's gonna, not make. See, my whole thing was, he's got a couple years, and I'm not." Like the market's crazy right now, right?
Yes,
the market
absolutely.
could take a shit, but also, like they say, Spider-Man can't get a ACL, injury. You know what I mean? Alex Ovechkin can go out there and get a concussion and game over. You know what I mean? So but I think that if he breaks that record in 2 years, two years, he should break it. Not this year, not next year, but the next year. So 2.5 years. That would be $100,000 card, easy, all day, every day.
Man, that is amazing, man. For you, and I man. So
you got the bread, everything cleared, and everything.
The bread's coming this week. I hit him up today. Woo. Yeah, I hit him up today, and I said, "Hey, what's going on?"
I hit him up every day, like, "Hey,
well,
bro."
I hit him up
or something.
I hit him up, and they're like, "Okay, it usually takes 14 days for the buyer's payment to clear. Once the buyer's payment clears, we send you out. If it's anything over $20,000 that we owe you, we send you an overnight check." So I sold the Ovechkin for 43. I sold the Crosby for 8,000, and I sold the Kobe for 1,200.
Uncle Sam better get in that asshole, boy.
Well, nah, man. It's all gonna be write-offs, baby. I'm gonna write this shit. I'll figure out a way to write this shit off. I'm keeping records already. I just made a $1,500 shout out to my LCS. My LCS hit me up and said, "Hey, I just got a sports card collection come in. You might want to stop by ASAP." So I went and picked up that sports card collection. I dropped a chunk of change on it, but I want to share this with somebody. I shared it with Mighty Mel V before, and before I go, I want to share it with you guys, because I just started going through it. It was 28 monster boxes, 5 or 6 binders, and about 6 other boxes with just cards stacked. And it's everything from the 1950s and up. But this is absolutely crazy, what I'm going to show you guys. And I'm going to change my my camera for you. Because
you got a new camera.
Hey, everything new. We got a new lighter.
All new shit now.
We got candles and shit now.
So this is the type.
Yeah, that fucking lighter's for the fucking candle. Yeah,
I love that.
We got candles there.
This is the type of shit I'm talking about. This shit was just in monster boxes. I put these in penny sleeves, but this is a Magic Johnson second year. Yeah, second year Magic. Kevin McHale rookie. Bill Lambier rookie. Another second year Magic. That's a Kobe. These are Jordan and Kobe specials from the National Card Show. There's a Brady. There's another Kobe, LeBron, Kobe. That's a 30-year Walter Payton. That's a Mookie Betts rookie. That's a Dick Butkus card. That's a Larry Zonka card. There's Allen Iverson rookie. Second-year Kawhi. Doc Gooden rookie. Jordan. Steve Yzerman, OPG rookie. Kobe Prism. That's an Arenado Gold Cup.
Is that Kobe Prism rookie or just
no, not a rookie. That's just like his regular. There's an Emmett Smith rookie. There's a Canseco rookie. I got like 4 or 5 of these bows that showed up. LaFontaine rookie. That's not the crazy shit. And let me show you. So I was showing this shit earlier. This is the type of shit that I see, like trout cards. Any trout cards are good, right? So you just pull them out.
Absolutely.
Old school basketball. I mean, like Greg Maddox rookie, old school baseball. Hank Aaron's brother. I got a bunch of Hank Aaron cards in here. Jeter.
Hank Aaron had a brother?
Yeah, Hank Aaron
That's
had a
what I'm
brother.
saying. Terry, his brother's name Terry.
Frank Thomas rookies, Randy Johnson rookies. You keep going, you get more Randy Johnson rookies, Bo Jackson rookies, Canseco rookies, Ken Griffey Jr. rookies, Canseco rookies, Jordan when he played baseball, Jeter when he was in the minors, Maddox rookie, Boggs rookie, Maddox rookie.
Let me ask you this: are you going to grade these, or are you going to sell these raw?
No, I'm going to sell them. I'm going to be doing mystery packs on the whatnot.
And go back.
Yeah.
Eric Davis.
Jones rookie.
Yeah, Eric Davis. Go back.
Dude, I've probably got 30 of these. Wait until you see this, brother. This is crazy. Like, I'm not shitting you guys. I'm just going to start going through these. That's a Dale Murphy rookie. Bonds rookie. Let's see here. Bo Jackson rookie. McCovey. I mean, it's absolutely bonkers. There's the Billy Martin. If you guys can see, he's flipping on the bird. These Nolan Ryans, all these old cards. But the crazy, and that's what I'm like. I've probably got 40 Barry Bonds rookies, and then you come across like I'll be going through these monster boxes, and I'll just come across these pockets like this signed chick from League of Their Own, the main chick.
Okay.
Kobe. That's a second-year Anthony Davis. Allen Iverson rookie. That's a Mike Stanton first Bowman blue. Eddie Murray rookie. Robin Yount rookie. Dale Murphy rookie. Ripken rookie. McGuire rookie. Ricky Henderson rookie. Doc Gooden rookie. Ozzie rookie. Murray rookie. Ozzie rookie. Henderson rookie. McGuire. Mattingly.
Hey, you only wanted $1,500 for this?
I paid $1,500. I paid just under $2,000 for it, and
those raw Ricky Henderson cards are worth bank, man.
I mean, it's crazy. Look at this, Frank Thomas rookie. Look at that, Ken Griffey Jr. rookie. I mean, that's the type of shit.
And what time are you going on? What's not to put this out?
These I'm putting together. So what I'm doing with these is I'm putting together mystery packs where I'll have like anywhere from like 10 to 15 cards in each mystery pack. And then basically what I'll do is I'll hold on, let me grab another stack while I'm talking. What I'll do is when I open these, I'll have a floor and I'll have like a $30 floor, and then I'll have a ceiling as much as like $500.
What's that box?
Is that
This is Floyd Mayweather's dad.
Dad.
Roger is uncle. Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, look at all these. Wait till you see these Bonds rookies. Kirby Puckett rookie. Bonds. Bonds. I mean, newer
Donruss one, man. That Donruss Bonds, man.
There's a Bill Buckner rookie. There's an old Al Kaline. Ernie Banks. Hank Aaron. Trevor Bauer rookie. Kirk Gibson rookie. Paul Goldschmidt rookie. Jeter cards. I mean, look, watch this Bonds run. This Bonds run, I didn't put this together like this. This is how they showed up. Bonds. These are all Bonds rookies. You know what I mean? Like it's bonkers, man. So what I'll do, there's another chipper. I'll make these. There's Vladdy Senior, not Vladdy Junior.
Yeah,
Vladdy
right.
Senior.
That's how old we are.
Yeah, Rendon, Max Scherzer rookies, Matt Harvey rookies, Bryce Harper, Trout. So I'll put together stuff where you'll have like you might be able to get like let me change this here. You might be able to get like Wander Franco, rookies and shit like that. So we'll see how it works out, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, man.
You're having a good year.
It has been amazing, and I'll say it again. I'm gonna keep the positivity flowing. Like I have the past year and a half has been nothing but positive experiences for me within the community and within making money off of our hobbies. Still enjoying it, still enjoying talking about it, still enjoying creating content, and still enjoying making money off the stuff. Like it's been good, and let's hope that 2022. I think 2022 is just going to be a monster year for things to continue going.
So the one last thing I definitely wanted to ask you, the big news that happened this week. Right?
Yes.
So I've been.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So Fanatics,
Mm-hmm.
right? So Fanatics had already wrapped up past 2023. They had already wrapped up freaking basketball, football, and everything. And everybody said, well, we still got at least a couple years before that happens. Well, just this week, they freaking bought out freaking Tops.
Yep.
And I think it was either the CEO or I forget who it was that says, hey, we're going to use the Tops freaking name on most of the freaking products, right? So there's all types of way that this could freaking go. What was your initial thoughts and what are you thinking?
So
forward?
if you remember back a couple months back, we found out that Topps had lost the license for Major League Baseball. So and they lost it to Fanatics, which meant that now Topps couldn't print any cards with the team's logos and the team names on the cards, which sucks. Panini does that and they suck. I hate them. I want to see my team names. I want to see my team logos. I don't want to see them airbrushed out. Topps did that back in football in the early 80s. And, it's not as noticeable now as it is nowadays, but it sucked even back then. So and not only did they buy the license to Topps, they bought the license to Panini. Okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, not to Panini, so Fanatics bought the license for football and baseball and basketball and Bundesliga soccer and World Cup soccer and, English Premier League soccer and F1 racing. So basically they have the monopoly on everything but hockey, right? What does that mean? We knew that meant Topps was probably going to have to stop printing, baseball cards unless, and if you remember it, a couple of us said, I bet you Topps sells to Fanatics because one reason. People who collect Topps baseball collect it because it's Topps baseball. It's Americana. It's
78 years.
It's been going on so long that it's like Superman and apple pie. I buy a first series base set box every year. You know what I mean? And that's what we look for. So Fanatics was smart. They knew Topps was screwed, right? They bought the company. They bought everything for $500 million. Topps made $567 million alone this year.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So Topps was screwed. But here's the rumors. So the rumors right now, guess what? Guess what Fanatics is trying to buy? Upper Deck. What happens if that happens? That means now Fanatics can make Upper Deck baseball cards again and Upper Deck basketball cards again. We're going to get Jordan cards again. We're going to get Jordan, LeBron, and Tiger cards again.
Absolutely.
So it's a game changer. But can that happen?
Right, because the antitrust loss is the problem.
So what happens with Panini now? Because it'd be stupid for Panini. Panini, in my opinion, should sell because they're going to have to print college cards. They're not going to be able to print all this other stuff. It's crazy. It's going to be very interesting to see where it goes, but I am super happy. I don't care that Topps is not owned by the same people anymore. They've been sold multiple times throughout its history. I'm just glad we're going to continue to get Topps baseball cards and Bowman baseball cards in the future.
Right. So just for context.
How is that not a monopoly?
So got to remember, Panini is not an American company.
Yes. Yeah.
So you would think, because there's Panini America, right, which is a lot of the comics and other stuff, right? But then there's Panini, which is actually Italian, I believe, and they've got some affiliates in Germany and everything, right? So if the FBI and the U.S. Treasury try to freaking step in, they shouldn't, because once again, Panini's you can't stop in and say, hey, it's an antitrust against an entity that's outside of America. So they could buy it. They can freaking buy it, absolutely, just as long as they don't try to say, well, we're going to buy Panini America as well. So it's an interesting thing. Right now, I think what's going to push all that and pull on all that is the stuff that's going on with AT&T and Discovery right now, because that's a whole big freaking thing. But it's just so interesting right now what's going on.
But you remember, Fanatics is almost a monopoly already. They do every apparel for every sports, for every team. Yeah. If you buy a team shirt of the Washington football team, you have to do it through Fanatics. If you buy a team shirt or a jersey of the Edmonton Oilers, you got to do it through Fanatics. And they own sports teams. The dude that owns Fanatics owns StockX. The dude that owns Fanatics owns the Philadelphia 76ers. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
he's got his
right.
Yeah, that dude's smart. And he's best friends with Meek Mill, I think, or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, Lucas. I think
Get him out of jail and shit.
I think
Ain't
it's
he
time.
a
Kid.
part of the Blackstone group that bought CGC?
Yeah.
I think he a part of that investment group.
Yeah,
He
him
might
and
be. He might be.
But and before we move on, Mel, the one last thing that I did want to pull on is that Topps, right before all this stuff went down with Fanatics, they were actually going to go public, right? That was the big thing. And then when the rumors started going out, before I even got the word, they all of a sudden Muds, who was going to freaking give them the money to go public, just pulled out of nowhere. So, and now the rumors are, and has been since like last September, is that Fanatics is going to go public, right? So, I don't know if you guys have any of the or with any of those IPO freaking firms, but if you are, freaking send them a freaking email. Like, hey, are you guys looking into Fanatics? And if you are, how can I get into that? You're gonna freaking want it because look, they just freaking bought another $500 million company. They freaking got enough freaking money to freaking buy another freaking one. That's the one. Hey, if it cost me $3,000 or $5,000 to freaking get in on the freaking ground floor of that, definitely you want to freaking get in as a Class A on Fanatics for its IPO. Whenever it freaking does rear its ugly head.
Are they public yet or no?
They are not. They were getting ready to go do it, and I don't know if they've actually could sign anybody to do it yet, but they were definitely talking about it as back in September.
Price just went up.
Right, exactly. Especially when you've got a $500 million freaking you just bought $500 million in a freaking hot market.
Yeah.
Don't forget freaking you mentioned a whole bunch of stuff between basketball, football, freaking they're looking at freaking hockey. Don't forget Star Wars. Garbage pail kids.
UFC.
Yeah.
UFC as well. Yeah.
Now UFC is Panini right now. They bought Panini got the license for you.
Soccer.
Yeah. Bundesliga.
Bundesliga
and F1. F1 was the top too.
Right, and Soccer Chrome is on FOC this week.
Yeah, they bought all the soccer.
I was so bummed out. I missed out on Bowman Draft. Bowman Draft came out this week or this last month.
Really?
This last couple of weeks. They had jumbo boxes on top site for $375, and I missed out on them. Oh, I was so mad.
I gotta check that out. See if I'm getting any.
Yeah.
But
how you feeling?
I'm feeling a little bit tipsy. This Irish cream has got me all fucked up right now.
Ooh, that's my dad's favorite.
Ultra.
It is good as fuck.
How you feeling? I think it's time.
Time for what?
To spin the wheel.
Okay.
Spin the motherfucking wheel.
So, as promised, not like last time, but as my camera fucked up. Hold on. Okay, there we go. As promised, not like last time. The hottest comic, the hottest variant out today. Thor 125. And we're also going to throw in the cover a one deal. If you don't believe in the spec, that's fine. Completely fine. If you want to, no, I'm not talking to you, Ultra. If you want to sell it, you're making yourself a couple of dollars to put in your pocket in this time of need, in this time of confusion going around in America.
Right after
the holiday, put some money in your pocket if you so decide. How many people got in the wheel, Lucas?
54. Which is crazy because there's 131 people.
There's 131 haters. You're more than welcome.
Like,
I know you're here. I know you're listening. One of your people is already in the building. Chat with us. So I know you're here. So come on in. Put your name on the wheel. Say hello. I'm gonna give you all 2 minutes.
I don't see my name on that wheel. Name on that wheel. Looking.
Put my man Brad in. I thought you had a test, man. I better see you in that sale tomorrow. Yo, big sale tomorrow. Mighty _ Mel _ V _ on whatnot. The high ratio.
A couple books. I probably won't get them, but I'm gonna be in there for them.
Nah, Brad say not coming through. 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
All right, I'll try to make it.
You know what I mean? We got 1 in 100s, we got 1 in 1,000, we got 1 in 25, we got 1 in 10. All books are very hard to find. What's up?
Coco said why her name ain't on the wheel.
Because I invited you to come and chat and come and freaking chat with us. You decide not to show up.
Coco.
Coco trying to make it a
I'm
sweep.
playing.
Only I know the real face and the real name of the Coco guy.
Oh, from our Instagram, I'm saying all I need to see.
That's fucked up. You don't want to see your face? That's fucked up. Terrible man shit.
Universe X on there?
Hold on, I gotta
She laying in bed. Why you say that? Why you telling me that? I mean, cool and all.
That's terrible.
Like it's been a long day.
Where is Buccaneer? But hold on. So you got it's 204. If you guys didn't add your name to the list, you gotta ask that. Okay.
It's a mixture of 420, McClay, just in case you weren't paying attention.
What, the candle? Oh.
It's 204, close enough, right?
Dude, there you go.
Just rearrange.
Oh, there they go. Darth Menace. Come on through. Brett Haas. What up, man? I ain't see Brett Haas in a minute. Brian Robinson. Is this the Brian? Brian's Comics? That can't be Brian. Yo, man. Charlie Hustle, what up, baby? Yo, I want to get my man Jim Comics on. I love Jim Comics, and I'm glad he's back. Now, I don't care who fucking don't
man.
like Jim Comics.
It's been like a year for his video, right?
Because the haters ran him away. And he said, you know what? Fuck the haters. I'm coming back. Yo,
is that what it was? Man,
I think that's what it was.
Shoot, man, that dude's a fucking beast.
Jim Comics, the Canadian dude?
Yeah.
I don't know where he's from, but I fucks with Jim Comics.
I'm
my man. That's
Every
my
time
man
I
right
get
there.
a hater, I experience the quickening.
I don't know what the quickening is.
There can only be one.
Jim Comics is back on YouTube, really?
Yeah, he put out a video last week.
He's just still my spec from day 2. I don't know what your spec is, brother.
It's good spec when it gets stolen all the time, right?
Man.
That's really how you know it's good.
I don't know why you guys complain about.
You ain't hearing about.
I don't know why people complain about that shit, man.
Nah, I tell you why, because motherfuckers put in work.
You put in work, but you get credit when it's deserved by the people that respect you. If the people don't respect you, fuck them. Fuck them.
Understandable, but
he said Jim dropped another video.
And nobody found out the spec first except the writers. So go fuck off.
But the writers ain't expecting it. The writers is trying to make some fucking money, and we helping the writers.
They're the first people that spec on it. You know what I mean?
But we're helping the writers make money.
Yes, I know you are, but like
Give
that
them
whole
direction.
shit thing, I was on this fucking long ago. Yeah, you were on it long ago. That's great. I came up with the spec first. No, you didn't. Go fuck yourself. There's somebody that got it before you. Guarantee it. You just don't know it.
I still know it.
That's why I'll keep on saying this is the first person I heard it from. This is the first person I heard it from.
That's what I started doing as well.
Yeah.
I heard it here. I heard it from like the Miles Morales shit. Like I know other people are showing it, but I heard it first from Dennis.
Yeah. Newbie Comics could have talked about it five months ago on a show, and I just didn't see a show. But I did see it 4 months ago from 9th. You know what I mean? This is where I saw it first.
That's where I saw it first. And I get credit.
D-Core, I hear you. I hear you, brother. I hear you, brother.
That's why I started dating my shit though.
I personally hate when people try to own spec, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's just something that's
off the wall,
mind blowing that was in front of all of us and we just didn't see it. And I don't know, man. We didn't.
Oh, then you finna hate. You finna hate at Ultra, right?
If you read the book, if you read the books, though, you know what's coming. You already know what's.
And Gary Nussel does not get enough credit. Gary Nussel is a fucking.
He's a fucking genius.
Well, he's a beast because he reads like 4 times the speed of light. So I mean, it's like
he retains it. It's not like he's just reading it and then he talks. Right. He retains it. Like he goes back and be like, "Oh yeah."
And really, it's like identifying the patterns that you see in shit and being able to assume where they're going to take the story. That's speculation. Like,
Oh,
I think they're gonna kill this motherfucker, or I think this motherfucker gonna be a hero.
I'll tell you how you can get an extra entry. No, I won't say it.
I was gonna say something slick too, but I was like, nah.
Lucas, can he get an extra issue on? We still have a Discord or
We'll have
whatever.
super chat, right?
Go. I got
tell
one for
every
you.
member on the panel.
I got one for you, Mel.
Huh?
Go get an extra entry by going and no, you can't find that out. I was gonna say go bookmark Whatnot sales tomorrow, but I don't think you can prove that.
Yeah.
All right, so for instance, for next week, if you want extra entries, you can do it through those type of ways. So for instance, actually there's three different types of ways. Hey, so for instance, our freaking Twitch channel, Comic Crusaders, does have a Twitch channel, right? Number two, and this is probably the big one that I guys do want you guys to pay attention to. We tried this last year, didn't really get much response, but charity, right? I don't care whether you freaking pass $5 off to freaking the Red Cross situation or the Red Salvation Army or whatever. Even if you freaking donate some blood, right? Freaking send me an Instagram some photos, some receipts, or something like that, and I will freaking definitely freaking help you go with a name, as well as a discount to the Drunken Chat Son store. The other one is just freaking texting inside the chat, and I forget the other way right now because I'm been freaking drunk, man. What's the other ways that we usually freaking do? Oh, if you purchase something from the Drunken Chat store, if you freaking get on the Twitch Comic Crusaders, which I usually freaking check that out for names over there, and that's it. Unless we come up with some other way for people to get in. You guys are talking about what's not? Yeah, freaking let's freaking check that out. See what we can do for what's
When
not.
you gonna get on Whatnot, Lucas?
Hey, I you know what? I'm gonna try to do it this week.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna freaking tell. I'm just gonna sit up here with a fucking empty ass fucking box, and I'm just gonna fucking walk around with a camera and my fucking shit. And say, hey, what the fuck do you want in this fucking box?
Like Dennis does that.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, we do have a Drunken Chat Son clearance box, right? It's $120. $120 for a 14 by 11 by 7 box, and I just fill it up with shit, with either fucking comics or fucking cards or toys or whatever the fuck you want. If you buy two of them, which is like $240, you get the fucking big ass fucking diamond type fucking box. Definitely people have been fucking happy, except for fucking Mel because he doesn't like all the Black Widow and the other shit he fucking.
No, that's bullshit because. Yeah. I meant to tell you, I made a lot of money on Whatnot selling that shit you gave. That Black Widow shit. Oh man, Radiant Black shit. Oh
yeah, that fucking.
Those are two good titles right now, man.
The Spider Woman Scotty Young shit. That shit heat. I apologize if I said some fucked up shit. Because it did, yeah, it's worth it. All right, let's put him up for Will. We talking too goddamn much.
All right, let me get a couple more names on here. Make sure.
Yeah, get smoke on name. It's a damn shit. I was trying to get a salad, but everything open is Taco Bell. That's fucked up.
No, fuck that.
No, I'm getting that shit. I'm just yeah.
Look, they got a Taco Bell at the end of the block. I don't think I've been there 5 times in 10 years.
Hey, Taco Bell got wings now. Boy.
Yeah, they got chicken wings.
Do they?
Taco Bell's got chicken wings.
I had steak chalupas for dinner.
I'm gonna tell you a really fucked up story. I started the first time I had a taco was from Taco Bell, and then when I had like a real Mexican taco, like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, right?
This ain't like Taco Bell.
When you've been to Mexico as long as I have been, and as much times as I've been, you start to realize that them fucking hard tacos. Those are rotten tacos. Those are rotten tacos that somebody left out in the fucking sun and shit. And they're not for fucking eating, man.
Yeah, you should have seen the look.
Or if you want real one, you get tacos Dorado. You don't get those. If you want fried ones, then that's you don't get. That's some old grocery store shit. What they call out the box.
In Texas, we got more taco trucks than Starbucks.
Yeah, we got taco trucks like everywhere. There's one. Every gas station got a taco truck.
Yep, pretty much.
All
All right,
are we
I
ready?
think we're ready to go.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
we ready to go. Lucas, spin a motherfucking wheel. This is for the Thor 20 set, cover A and the 1 in 25. Valued at about, let's say, 140.
Sure enough.
140.
That shit was freaking surprising because remember when you freaking, I had the shit like sitting downstairs and you were like, hey, what's up with that fucking Thor 20? I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. And then I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, you know what? Sure enough, that motherfucker's on the fucking cover.
Yeah.
But Ultra's about to fucking blow that up. I know that shit. So
Maybe not.
hey.
Wait till fucking Sunday.
Wait till Sunday.
No, fucking get that shit out.
And now we gotta give it to him.
Hold that. Ooh. David?
The possum kneecap.
I think David go get it. David go get it.
It's Sunday in Australia.
David go get it. David, Seeking David Comics. That's my man. Winner.
Congratulations, David. On your
David, holla at me. Give me your address. I ain't hollering at you. God damn it. You better holler at me, motherfucker.
How long do they got? 24 hours or 12 hours?
25 hours. I'm going to holler right now because that's my man and shit. After all these goddamn tacos. We'll see at the checkout.
$1 in the house.
$1 in the house? Ultra, are you ready?
No,
What the fuck?
I'm taking some spec off the Matrix. Hang on.
How long do you need?
I mean,
Don't think we're going to do hidden gems because I ain't ready for that shit either.
You not ready for hidden gems?
No.
So, what is the panel? What are you guys thinking about Boba Fett right now?
I think it's High Plains Drifter.
Man, I told you my opinion. Star Wars Disney Plus shows better than Marvel Disney Plus shows.
ooh,
Hang 'em high.
and you
Just
did
a
say
Western.
that. Can confirm.
It's good, but
Actual
it's like, you know, I'm not watching it as spec. I think it's a good. It's
Yeah,
a
it was
good
just a good watch. I ain't even,
I wasn't watching the spec either, but when I seen the Black K, man,
Yeah, no. When he came through, I was like, oh, okay.
I said, let me
But
dig.
it's a good story too. But
Let
I
me
will
dig.
say they're doing a little. I get it. It's a story that needs to be. Everybody needs to be brought up to speed, you know. So it's kind of like you're getting a lot of that. So I mean, it's good. I mean, it's 2 episodes so far. I'm into it. I'm digging it. But I will say it's not like a show that I'm like, oh shit, I gotta watch it as soon as it comes on.
Right.
I just watched it last night. Like it, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't even like I had already heard that Black K was on there, and I was just like, oh okay. But I
You
still
gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for Mel. Mel will get people hyped up about that shit like 11 a.m.
But I don't spoil it though. I'm like,
Yeah, I was ready. I was ready for it, but I was.
I was like,
you definitely spoiled it for me. I mean, not that I really
You
did.
just made me go
Hey,
and watch
man,
it.
but
I'm like, damn it, I gotta finish watching it
Boba
before.
Fett's making me turning me from a casual Star Wars fan into like a diehard.
I told you. I fucking called it. You guys remember when I did that no book shown spec matrix? I said buy Boba Fett books because watch.
Yeah, I did that too. I went out and bought all this.
Boba Fett is going to be the biggest fucking thing in Star Wars since
until
Star Wars.
Mandalorian come back.
Well, yeah, because Mandalorian season 3 going to happen.
Boba Fett has always been the biggest thing in Star Wars.
Yeah, but it's not coming until next It's not coming until like December. Till now.
No,
Mandalorian?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
not coming
Mandalorian's
until
going
like
to start right after Book of Boba Fett ends.
I don't
I
think
thought
so.
Obi-Wan is Obi-Wan.
Yeah, Obi-Wan comes, and then
Wasn't
it's not
Obi-Wan
coming until
next?
like next winter, like this time next year.
Well,
Yeah.
all I can say is this: is that Ninth Wonder's right. Star Wars TV on Disney Plus has made me overlook the last trilogy
Amen.
Yeah,
What's the third
That's what he
trilogy?
wants you to do.
because I was done. I was like, oh, that last trilogy, that was shit. I'm done with Star Wars. And then they're like,
Yeah.
oh, but wait, we're gonna back it up like 20, 30 years real quick and show you some fucking Western.
I forgot
You know
about
what?
Andor books. You better start getting Andor books now too.
Well, let's talk about this. Hold on a second here, because there are some Star Wars books that are bullshit and don't buy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're
Yeah.
like that Dark Reign, that Crimson Reign shit is bullshit. That's all that's bullshit. Fucking
I hate
bullshit.
that shit, boy.
Look, the only Crimson
Ryan
Reign
is
cover
standing
you
on
find
that.
is the Raza, in my opinion.
On that
You're
hell.
right. The Raza is the only stuff worth getting in that Crimson
Knights of
Reign
Ren.
shit. Don't
Other
buy
than the
any
Knights of
other
Ren.
shit. Yeah. Don't buy any of the other shit because it's bullshit. Hey, real quick, before I bounce, I want to use a little bit of your guys' time.
Absolutely.
I hate to say it. So I'll be on Whatnot tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. Let me show you off some of the shit that's going to be up there in the sale tomorrow. So, Ultra, I know you love this book. I love this book. This fucking homage cover, absolutely beautiful.
I love that shit
too. Love this book right now is going crazy. So is the Marvel Age book with this. That Marvel Age 12 is going bonkers too. Anything McFarlane's going crazy. Got some dope Wolverine. This is all stuff that I recently picked up, so it's gonna go quick. Love the Moon Knight stuff. Got a bunch of the Moon Knight stuff. We're gonna do Animal Castle shit. The Asian, I guess you call them Asian teams that's really getting ready to pop off, right? White Fox, all that stuff. The Venom 3, I love, right? More White Fox, right? Let's just keep doing it. These books are popping off really crazy right now. Any of these Kingpin books, right? They're going
Have the
crazy.
early second prints too.
Yeah. Ice Cream Man, cool Ice Cream Man books. All the you gotta love the new Black Widow shit. Timeless books. I got a bunch of these I'll be doing. Love the Opena, right? The fucking Opena. Boom. She's going crazy right now. I know everybody's talking about
Who's
her.
that? Go back.
That was Kamala Khan.
Kamala.
Oh yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Shit.
Got the Boba Fett. Got all the Boba Fett stuff. More timeless stuff. Love this Miles cover. Great.
Shout out to you.
More White Fox.
How did you get that?
I got a couple of these coming. More White Fox, and that's the type of shit. There's going to be probably like a whole short box of stuff. We're going to go for 2 hours. It's going to be nothing but keys and hot modern shit. So
I see.
God damn, son.
So this is how it's going to work. 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Start off Tales from the Flip Side, Whatnot. That will run into Modern Comic Mayhem on Tales from the Flip Side. That will run into Mighty Mel V's Whatnot sale. 11:30 p.m. Eastern. So
basically, what you're saying is get the credit card ready and warmed up.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Bang that shit on the table.
Let's do it.
So I got a question before you go. Since you showed that book, the Miles with the Captain America shield.
Yeah.
What about the Spider-Man? I think is it 12? The one where he's on the cover and he's just
issue 2. Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, issue 2. Yeah.
Why is nobody talking about that book?
Which is Spider-Man 2? What you talking about?
It's the first 616 Miles Spider-Man volume.
And he's got the shield
volume
on
2, number 1.
And everybody's
and number 2. He zapped Cap and took his shield in that one, right?
Unpressed with defects. I spoke about that, and it really didn't go nowhere. What is that? $4 book now? Still $5 book?
No, actually, no. That second print or that issue 2 does rather well. Actually,
yeah, the issue 2 second print Spider-Man. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Spider-Man
number 2. Yeah, volume number 2.
But I'm wondering why nobody's talking about that book. That book seems like the book you probably want.
You know why? Because there's not a what if coming out that's showing what if Miles Morales had been Captain America, and they basically preempted all of you to get the hype off of that variant cover.
Gotcha.
So that later on you'd be like, "Oh my god, this is the best idea ever."
It's already been done. What, 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
I
I just think it's a dope cover. I think that Miles one is.
I think they're all dope.
Yeah.
I'm just spec wise. I'm like, why is no one talking about that? Like that one just came out, which is a dope cover. I got a bunch. I'm not trying to.
It's a very dope cover.
That other cover is pretty much like putting it right in canon, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like this
when The first time I started talking about the book was when I first seen the trailer when Spider-Man what the fuck is the kid named? Tom?
Right.
Tom Holland. When he first came and he grabbed the shield, I was like, oh, why is somebody talking about this? He was like, oh, because it's Miles Morales, dummy. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And now Miles Morales is kept. I'm telling you, people. I'd be so far ahead of the shit that people think I'm crazy, but when it comes through, like people be like,
okay,
and that's what happened.
Oh yeah, Spec Matrix is ready to roll whenever you are.
When you ready.
Well, hey, I'm gonna bounce, guys. I am beat. I will watch as I am falling asleep. Love the show. Love everybody in the community, and I will see you guys later this week.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man.
All right,
man. Thanks for stopping by, Brian.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Where we at? What's the news coming out this week with the Ben titles?
Shit is fire, man. I'm telling you, grab them. Go back and get that 1 in 25 or the 1 in 50.
Is the 1 in 50.
Let me ask, how do you all feel about Elseworlds type of things, like the first appearance of Red Sun Superman versus the first appearance of Superman? Are they two different characters?
Yes.
Yeah. Because this version of Miles isn't. This Venom is like how Venom should be. Like the symbiote in this book, he's
but it's a grown-up Miles, right?
Yeah.
Like he's grown up. Peter Parker's aged in that Dark Ages story too.
Yeah.
And Iron Man lost a leg. So
it's a real story, man.
A real fucked up story, man. Like to begin with,
some ill shit. Like I can't see them making that into anything, but it's a dope.
But look at it's Marvel's injustice.
I'm all about watching what happens with that Unmaker and his fucking one arm, because that one image of Thanos looking like he got the power of the Unmaker on him too.
Yeah,
I need to catch up with the Dark Ages book.
No, it's dope, man. It's a dope book.
It's taking them forever to put it out, though. So
yeah, man. It keeps
Quicksilver got killed.
Everybody's dead, really. There's only a few people still there. Like, and some of them are werewolves or vampires or whatever. Like, there's some vampires out there. It's a crazy story, man.
All right. So how long has it been since we broke eBay?
It's been a minute.
Oh yeah, you know what? Shit, I forgot.
Look. Is he talking about this shit?
Yo, you got that already? Yo, crack that bitch open, son.
Turn off your background blur.
No, hold on. No.
Let's go.
Yo, son, crack that. What happens in there?
I can't tell y'all.
Let me ask you this: is that book a good investment? I know you cracked it a little bit. Is that book a good investment?
What book?
I have not, but I will tell you offline as soon as I get.
Yeah, tell me offline. Go fucking go read. And
that's not the A cover, right?
No, that's
a 1 in 50.
That's a 1 in 50.
What book?
Dark Ages.
Okay.
Damn it.
What issue?
It's like number 3 or 4.
Let's see.
Yeah, just because like I said, I haven't read past issue 2. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, it's kind of, they haven't been releasing them like on time. They're kind of whenever they show up.
All right, let's go ahead and get the. Sorry for interrupting, Ultra.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm checking out on eBay and I'm forgetting to get a book that's in this seller, so I have to find another one. But it's cool. I can multitask, man. It's cool. Let's rock it. So welcome everybody. It's been a long time. I missed you. But let's also be honest about something here for a second. It costs me about $200 now to stay home.
Damn.
I mean, look, I could be out making money, but instead I'm here hanging out with some friends that I miss dearly. Haven't seen them in weeks, and been out working the streets and shit, man, and hustling and listening to you guys in the car and stuff. But as many of you know, I got walloped in a pretty bad fucking car accident, and I'm going through some medical shit. So work whenever I can do it is important for the well-being of my family. Even though it's strenuous on my body right now, but I got a long fucking road to recovery. These guys want to cut me open and shit. So The Spec Matrix return tonight. I actually deleted some slides, so I'll save them for next week. How about that?
Okay.
That's some real shit there, because I was starting to put a little bit too much in here. But let's get this thing cracking.
Insider trading.
Insider trading. Oh man, let me check out here real quick. There's one more book I gotta locate, but we can do that at the same time while we're in here. So
Battle of the Sharks.
Well, I'm gonna beat the Sharks. I'm gonna get ahead of them for sure.
Hey, here's a tip. If you want to beat everybody else, go to the Twitch Comic Crusaders, because that's quicker than the YouTube joint. Just saying.
Oh geez. What are you doing?
Holy shit.
Good. Fix the screen. It's like not full screen.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
I'm excited.
Let's see here. Who am I buying this book from?
The first. This is going to be the first Matrix of the freaking
the
year.
2020.
Yeah, 2020. First Matrix.
We haven't had one. It feels like we haven't had one in like 2 months. Like, it's crazy.
It's gonna be at least a month.
It was better longer than that because Mel was gone for a while and we didn't have one the whole time.
Yeah, I was going from November, December. I'm back in January.
Yeah. We didn't have one before that. Because Mel kept telling them to come on and do one. And that was before Mel took his hiatus.
And that's how I'm trying to get you to do the Raza. I told everybody you could do Raza in 2022, so get your Raza shit ready.
Yeah, I mean, we could do one every day and still not have enough to do the whole year. or still have enough books to do the whole year, because Raza's got that many covers. And look, man, I cannot afford half of these Raza covers. Can't find half of these Raza covers. I've shown people, I think I've shown you a bunch of Valiant Raza covers. You're like, I don't even know that exists.
Yeah, I don't want to buy the Valiant shit, though.
I mean, do you collect Raza or do you collect Raza?
I collect Raza with Marvel characters I like.
Oh, all right. So I'm good.
Hype beast.
I checked out my books. So everybody, let's get ready to break the internet. So let's talk about this here. So welcome everybody. I am the Ultra Maximus, and you guys.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's real cute.
You guys are all getting a cue inside of my brain to see kind of what's firing, right? And don't forget that you are right now watching this Raw Report Drunken Chat exclusive. Where is it? There it is. Speculation Matrix. So welcome back to the variant edition, everybody. Oh, what is this?
What is this?
Here we go.
So here we go, everybody. There's some important things going on here. Do you guys see the weaponry on these two covers here?
Yes.
Okay. Well, one of them is from the Ultimate Universe. We're probably not going to see that one, because that was actually already in the MCU as a version. That Stormbreaker is what I'm looking at right there. Like the Ultimate Thor hammer is what Stormbreaker is in the MCU. But you've got Mjolnir, in the proper pronunciation, right? Mm-hmm. And then does everybody know about that axe?
Yep.
Yarnborn.
Oh, Yarnborn. Okay.
Yarnborn. So you got Stormbreaker, Yarnborn, and Mjolnir.
Are they brothers?
Well, they're very important to what I think is going to be happening here, and one of the reasons why many, many months ago I recommended through my IG that people picked up this Unworthy Thor Divided We Stand variant, as well as a Spec Matrix a long time ago on the Divided We Stand variant covers and their percentile qualifications, and why this is a pretty good pickup. But look at what we got here. We got Jane Foster Thor fighting Odin's son. And what's he holding? He's not holding Mjolnir, because obviously if Jane Foster Thor is a thing, she's got Mjolnir. So not only do we have the convoluted story of how they're going to restore Mjolnir going to be happening in Thor Love and Thunder, but we're probably going to see an unworthy Thor Chris Hemsworth, which is going to be pretty cool. Because if he is holding Yarnborn, then, oh man, that means that these unworthy Thors are finally getting their day. because it's a 5-issue miniseries, and if you guys remember, this was kind of like everybody was real big into this because Thanos makes an appearance. But I love this cover for so many reasons.
Is this the one with the crazy goat or like the goat dude? It was the one Coy was loving. This was a good story.
Look, man, the unworthy Thor was good shit because it dealt with Thor after he was told that he was unworthy and couldn't lift Mjolnir, and then all of a sudden Jane Foster Thor appears, and he's gets his arm bit off by a fucking space whale, and that's the arm that Gwenpool eventually sticks her fucking arm inside in order to lift Mjolnir and break the enchantment. You guys remember that shit happening?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, Thor's got himself a pretty decent little thing going on here. But as we all know, in the MCU, the Hammer's fucking fucked up. Mjolnir's kind of toast at the moment. So
we speculate. You better hope you speculate on Hammers now. You won the contest.
Well, I mean, I'm not really saying you should speculate on Hammers. However, look. The God of Hammers is the hype of the week this week, and there's a lot of things. There's a lot of moving pieces here, and only those who watch the Wednesday night comic book presser would have caught a little bit of information that I dropped. And if you didn't catch that episode, well, I'm gonna freshen you up here. So
I think I fell asleep when you started doing this.
It's cool, man. Look, Blind Adam,
that is rude.
I go
was
live.
betting on his pets. I was betting on his pets to have a fight, which never happened too.
So hold on. Let me get this straight. You stayed up to talk to the very young porn actress, fucking Autumn South, but when Ultra fucking gives you some information that makes you fucking money, you fall asleep. What the fuck?
This is the difference between
I had my first shot the day before, dude. My body finally gave out. I barely made it to my own show.
Mjolnir, male or female? Female, obviously.
Well,
I see divine femininity there. Yes.
Okay, I went the Matrix, sir. I'm still taking the red pill. I mean,
well, yeah, we're okay. Pay attention, everybody, because Mjolnir appeared. Mighty Thor issue 10, last page, cameo as Jane Foster. That is Mjolnir walking in there as Jane Foster. Keep up now.
Okay.
So in the story, all these agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., including Roz Solomon, tracked down Jane Foster and was like, "We know you're fucking Thor." And that's why in the last page of issue 10, all of a sudden Mjolnir shows up and is like, "She's not Thor. I'm Jane Foster, bitches." Like, yeah, okay. So it was funny. And so you have to read the whole issue in order to get the whole story. Basically, there's fighting and bullet removal and all sorts of other kind of fucking crazy enchanted shit. But this right here is when she tells Roz Solomon who she really is. But we see Mjolnir form from Jane Foster back into a damn hammer. And then this is where, does this mean, so that hammer, remember when it was, talking to us just a minute ago, does that mean it's alive? Thank you. That's a very good question. I very much like an answer to that. My boom! And all of a sudden, the next issue is, of course, this issue.
Mm-hmm.
This issue is very, very important because this is basically the origin of Mjolnir as we are seeing it. There's a lot of what Lucas was talking about in there earlier. How the hammer was forged and the magic that surrounds it. That's what takes place in issue 12. So issues 10 and 11 actually have Mjolnir's first appearance as Jane Foster. Look, you're going to argue with me that her lightning form is her more than her posing as Jane Foster?
Yeah.
They're both a form.
They're both a form.
But
her true form, her true Mjolnir form.
She fucking appears as a hammer.
Yeah,
well, we ain't here to discuss the hammer, okay? But we are here to discuss is that all of these weapons are enchanted and they all have importance. But Yarnborn here, This is going to be the important piece of Thor: Love and Thunder, I think. Do you guys know why? You guys ready for this one? We're about to break the net.
Okay, let's do it.
So I've been warming you up, been gassing you up because that's what I do here. Yarnborn first appears, of course, God of Thunder #1. So that's what you get right here. If you want to spec on the axe, look at it right there. Young Thor is holding it right there on the left.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not only is its first appearance, there's its first cover. All appears in the first issue. You can get the high ratios, but we've seen Yarnborn again recently. Anybody on the panel pick this one up?
No, you can see it.
You don't see it?
No, I didn't see it when it came out. I didn't see it. I don't think my shop got that one.
Scotty Young is known for spoiling shit with his covers.
Excuse me, Ultra, what book is that?
This is the Mighty Valkyries #1 Scotty Young variant, where it's got Thor and Valkyrie on it talking about, hey, that's my axe. And she goes, it's mine now. And he goes, gimme. And she goes, sorry, no can do. But I had it first. Actually, I did. So it's like the babble back and forth, right? Peanuts like style. But it's basically setting up what the first story arc in this book is all about.
Okay.
So Yarnborn is important to Valkyrie, but who is Valkyrie? And a lot of you recently have seen this Tessa Thompson photo and like shit a brick sideways, because not only is she jacked, but dude, she looks good there, like really good. And we're all excited for Thor: Love and Thunder, and obviously she's looking a little powered up there. Now, a lot of you would say this is the character,
Tessa Thompson
book. This is not the book.
That's not Tessa Thompson.
No, I agree. This is not Tessa Thompson. These two characters, there are indeed two characters listed as being created based on the Tessa Thompson. But did you know that there's one that went unnamed? So here's where I'm going to question the audience. If she's unnamed but speaks and appears, is that her first appearance? Or do we have to wait until she gets her name? Because if we wait until we get her name, you're going to be waiting another volume. So this is very much, in my opinion, the accurate adaptation of Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie. And if that is the case, if our Valkyrie gets a name and our Valkyrie holds Yarnborn in the MCU, then these would be the appropriate books to be holding. Because Tessa here, she's not messing around. She's obviously looking to be in this character for a while, but also Marvel started really changing around things. And this is where Return of the Valkyries #1 from the King in Black volume is going to be kind of important. Phil Noto did a open order variant cover. The previous one was a design variant. That was your 1 in 10. There's also this second print, which even blatantly asks you on the cover, who is Valkyrie? Of course, we know who Valkyrie is. And it's sure as shit this one, not the Exiles one, in my opinion. You may not agree with me on there. But this is, this is the first Scotty Young variant that was done, which says, what in Odin's name is that? And that's, of course, Valkyrie stealing Jane Foster's Pegasus. There's also other Valkyries in here. And in this Return of the Valkyries, if you read it, you see they do explain the love story that was our version, this version of the Valkyrie. And also, Exiles is not 616. So if all of the Marvel homers in the audience and on the panel tonight, we know 616 is the legit shit. And there's a lot of people who will say that the 616 appearance matters more than like an Elseworlds appearance. But then there's the argument that the other one came first. So either way, if you have the Exiles books, good. But if you don't have the Return of the Valkyries books, probably bad. But Return of the Valkyries #3 in the Sousa Black History Month variant from that set was pretty nice. And then we get to a point where they name her. So we go through the entire King in Black Return of the Valkyries without her being named. And then they finally do give her a name, the name Runa. And I know Lucas had hinted on this series because of all the ramifications that went on with the three girls, with the witches, with the weave, and then I mean throw. Well, no, it's like the loom of the tapestry of like the fucking time and stuff like that. Like all of the really big things from the previous volumes of Thor all being wound perfectly into this story. But this is your 1 in 50 incentive, I believe, for the Mighty Valkyries #1. And there is our Runa in her first named cover appearance.
The Mighty Valkyries #1 is what you want.
I'm not saying that specifically, but that's the one I got. I mean, do you see what I'm saying here? Like, she appeared in a volume before this for 4 issues without a name, and then they finally name her in this volume. So she's not named until here. So how do you, again, that's why I was asking the audience and I was asking you guys on the panel, what do you think? Is her first appearance the one that she's obviously on a Phil Noto variant cover with a design variant cover and an A cover, unnamed, or do you wait until she's named 4 issues later?
It's convoluted. What about the X? You said, I remember you telling me the Exiles, the cover I love, the Raza. It's not her. It's not Luna, as we are calling it.
It's not Runa. No,
Runa.
that is not Runa. They've already, like, if you look up in the Marvel Wiki, also, they even say it's 2 separate characters. So right here, of course, is your Todd Nauk headshot variant in her first named appearance, which is the Mighty Valkyries #1. And then, of course, all comes full circle right back to Yarnborn being on her shoulder. And that was actually the premise of the first 5 issues, was to set up the story in the background for with the 3 girls, but also to reestablish her ownership of Yarnborn. So if Yarnborn becomes her axe, and
did you show Mighty Valkyries number 4?
Not yet.
Okay.
About to.
Sorry if I'm dropping spoilers.
It's cool.
Sorry.
It's cool.
So the Mighty Valkyries #1, 1 in 50, she's named.
Mighty Valkyries #1 is where she's like the first named appearance, and they deleted that from the wiki too. But the regular covers that associate with the rest of these issues are fire, because every one of them focused on making sure that Jane and Runa were both separate covers. Well, they're both there. They're both being represented, except for on issue #4, which is the shit. Okay. So issue 4 is the one where it's not Jane but Odin's son, and is he though? You guys get the joke from Ragnarok. Is it though? So yeah, that one's up there with, in my opinion, the Doctor Doom buddy. But I own 0 copies of issue 4. But I have a feeling issue 4 is going to change here soon. And then issue 5, of course, the final issue of that volume of the Mighty Valkyries, is the one that we're looking at there, with Jane and Runa both dealing with the triplets, and Hela, of course, and lots of other things going on with Miss Witch sitting next to Hela there. But I don't want to spoil it all for you, but the spec is there, and it's healthy. It's not just, the flash in the pan, Donny Cates type of thing. I think we're onto something big here, and I just think there's going to be a mystical axe that all of a sudden shows up, and everybody's going to be like, fucking hey, God of Thunder #1. So if you're into axes, there you go. And if you're into Runa, well, you got like 7 books to chase. So
yeah, you came through with the complicated shit this week.
Well, I came through with the complicated shit because you guys
Nobody
missed
reads because nobody fucking reads. That's why it's
you guys missed me, and you guys know that I don't deal with this dilly dally bullshit that people try to be passing off as speculation nowadays. But you can find out more when you watch me over there on the Wednesday Night Comic Book Presser. Make sure you tune in and subscribe to that one, and then of course I'll try to drop a little bit of fuego over here on the secret variant, and then make sure you guys subscribe to everybody on this panel.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Bang.
That was heavy,
Yeah.
bro.
It's heavy.
I ain't gonna fucking lie. That was heavy.
I bought a 1 of 50. That's all I can remember. But I'm gonna go back.
I grabbed the 1 in 50. I grabbed issue 4. I'm sorry for spoiling it.
No, it's
but
cool. It's cool.
I was
You didn't really
jumping.
spoil it.
I always try to think, you know what I'm saying? I always try to think ahead. But the weird shit is, like, one of the cool things about being friends with Ultra behind the scenes is he'll kind of comment on some shit like months ahead before he actually do the spec. He ain't telling you, oh, you should go out and buy this book, but he might be like, bada.
Give you a little jewel.
That's interesting. So I start digging deeper into shit. So some of these books, I already been like, all right, yeah, let me go ahead and buy these if I see them out. That's how I knew to stop buying them damn Return of the Valkyrie books, because I was buying them because I was like, that's fucking Tessa Thompson.
Right.
I was just
And
like,
after that picture came out last week, I was like, fuck.
So let me
Time
ask
to
you
move.
this. the mighty Valkyries. I should just go ahead and just get the set.
It's a 5-issue series. The other one's you're dealing with 9 issues. You're dealing with 10 total appearances of this character.
And there's some ratio variants too.
You bitch, you already get on my nerve.
But she's only had 10 appearances. That's the craziness. Like, she's not that. She hasn't been around that much.
Both volumes, Ultra.
What's that?
And that's between both volumes of the book.
Yeah, so since the King in Black volume and then the volume right after King in Black are the only 9 books with her in it besides the Marvel Legacy voices.
That 5C is a banger.
There's some good covers in some of those variants too.
yeah,
Like
that 5, man. God damn, that's tough, bro. That book is tough.
So for drunken purposes, the first appearance named.
Hold up before I fucking buy my shit. Fuck.
The first appearance named is what?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and talk about that. Yeah, go ahead.
so the first appearance when she's named is apparently in issue 1 of Mighty Valkyries #1.
There's a 1 in 25 of that.
Fucking Ireland.
There's a 1 in 50 of that too.
I got a 1 in 50. Do I want the 1 in 25?
I was
So this
too
is
busy thumbing through the through the fucking websites trying to buy shit. Did you show the Return of the Valkyries #1 second print?
Yes, the one where it says who is Valkyrie.
Yeah.
And that's a big one too, I think, because that's her actual first appearance. I mean, again, she's in multiple pages. She's on the second print cover. She's the focus of that story, is basically talking about her, but you just don't get her name. And it's like, look at what they did in the last Thor movie, and then in Endgame, they don't give Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie a name. She's just Valkyrie. She's a Valkyrie, but they call her Valkyrie, and we know that's not right. So I think Marvel was like, "Hey, we need to give her a name."
I just went knee deep with some Valkyrie shit.
So is she gonna be more in like?
Well, they from my sources were telling me that she's getting a solo film.
Okay.
And I heard about this 2 months ago.
I've been hearing those rumors too.
Like a Disney Plus or like a movie?
I said
movie.
They said solo.
It's gonna be a full,
They
like,
told me
movie.
solo film.
Yeah.
I was telling Knife this shit fucking months ago. And I stocked up on the Exiles. So Ultra fucked my shit up. He said that's not.
Well, I mean, it's a version derived from her character showing up in Thor, the movie. We know that. That's how they got the face paint lines and stuff like that on her. But when it comes to the 616 and the actual mainstream Marvel universe and the way that everything in the orbit of Thor, and how all these pieces are just out there moving around. I'm just telling you, the axe is what split the Matrix open this time. It's like, oh, let me just cut this motherfucker a little bit, and if we see it anywhere on screen, I'm telling you, it's game over after that, because that's just going to affirm, especially if they give her the background story of her having to find her ancient weapon, and giving her some powers like Thor. How the fuck they going to do that? They're going to do it with an axe or a sword or some shit. So we'll have to find out what mechanism they're using for the movie, and the movie's basically fucking shot too. So I could be shooting in the dark and nailing it fucking on the bullseye, or I could be missing the target completely.
Okay. I like the Matrix. I'm glad that the Matrix is back, and I'm very appreciative.
Welcome back to the Matrix.
Right.
Well, that was awesome.
And and so for anybody that's not quite sure of what he's talking about, go back to Thor number 19, not number 20. Go back to Thor number 19, and it kind of lays out what he's been talking about, what he was talking about in Mighty Thor number 12. It has the exact same freaking panels. So, for instance, in Venom number 3, which is the one that freaking blew up God of Thunder number 6, there was panels just like that in Venom number 3. That's what blew up God of Thunder number 6. So, just like what he's been talking about, and Thor number 19, the issue right before the one that came out this week, there's panels just like that. It explains what's been going on and what's kind of the original of what's been going on, and then Ultra just kind of fleshed out where they're going with this, right? So so that's where it's split down the line, right? We know where they went with it, where they're coming from. Now we got to see where they're coming from, where they're going with it. But I was talking to these guys backstage, is that for the last 3 years, something that Al Ewing and Donny Cates and Jason Aaron have kept bringing up is Entropy and Epiphany. Those are two characters that are outside of that whole thing, and it was also interesting that Ultra brought up Mighty Thor number 10, because in fact in between 10, 11, and 12. At one point, I forget which issue it was, Jane actually falls into the library. And in that library, which is in King Thor, that kind of fleshes out what's going to be happening with Thor for like the next 2 to 3 years. Actually, it's going to be like 4 to 5 years. So stuff about Valkyrie, the stuff about Thor, the stuff about Mjolnir, the stuff about the burning of freaking Valhalla and freaking Asgard. There's a whole library. So if you don't believe freaking Ultra, what Ultra's saying, it literally says all the shit that he's been fucking saying, and there's books for each and every single one of those things. You just gotta decide which one's
thing again.
Lucas,
yeah,
there was a Thor book that I picked up based on your suggestion. There was 2 characters. Are these the same ones? And they were all dressed in white. It was a mighty Thor book. And it was 2 characters. They were just the way they had like bird heads. So
bird heads.
Yeah.
So that's what's even more interesting. Those are the ones that are inside the Mkron Palace as part of the Shia Empire. That story is still being written.
Okay,
it's still yet to come. I forget. In fact, I forget who. There was a storyline that came out either this week or last week. It looks like they're fixing to start building on that stuff even more.
I think it was last week.
But once again, like anytime you start talking about Ant-Man or freaking Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah, start freaking. That's definitely freaking within reach of that. The storylines that Ultra went along his freaking rabbit hole and he found freaking gold. I went along my freaking rabbit hole, and I've been chasing the whole freaking cosmic entity stuff with regards to Entropy. His first appearance was Captain Marvel, number from like 2002 or something like that.
Man, don't go cosmic on him.
I'm gonna go cosmic. Well, no, I'm not gonna go big cosmic because I want to have slides together for that. But
Abnett and Lanning cosmic.
Yeah, exactly. So the only reason why I bring that up is because once again, in the same in some of the same panels that Ultra got his stuff from, which was Thor number 19, when he started talking about how Mjolnir was built, Odin used these specific words. He says, first entropy, then infinity. And in Captain Marvel series from 2002, entropy was doing his thing, and he was getting ready to kill. He actually killed the whole universe, and then eventually it became infinity. And that's one of those books that's in that library that I was talking about. Just saying.
Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah, so once again, this is one of those things that I'm gonna have to come up with nice fancy slides like Ultra to lay it out for everybody. But freaking, they've got a plan, and I'm loving how they're laying it out right now.
Breaking it down.
So you like Danny Cates?
I like how he starts stuff. The way he starts stuff is fucking absolutely fantastic. But the way he ends shit, like,
let somebody
come on,
else
man.
finish it. It's good.
Yeah, like
Set it up for him, let somebody else dunk it.
Yeah. I mean, he's a great hype man. He sells a lot of books, right? I mean, look at what he just did for like Key Collector in this Thor issue, man. Like, fuck.
Oh, he hates Key Collector.
Well, he made him
That was
a
all
ton of money this week, that's for sure.
They see the mail and they're like, "Oh, let's go
Well,
out."
I don't got nothing to do with that.
6 already.
I appreciate people who said that was no. I ain't make him change a motherfucking thing. I ain't never
You made him, Mel.
change.
You
I didn't do
twisted
shit.
his arm.
That's
I
them
ain't
paying
twist
attention
motherfucking
to
thing. That man is a man of his own. I ain't do shit. I ain't never
I'll let you
contacted
know
him to
they
change
keep
shit.
their ears to the street.
Yeah, good question, Rated R.
You know what, Rated Roar? I got a take on that. I really got a funny take on that one. I think they're just gonna
She's
turn
already
Hela
here.
and Angela.
She's already here. She was in number 20.
Yeah.
And number 19 or 18, when Thor goes to rescue Odin, he says, "Who the fuck put you there?" He's like, "That bitch Angela. She fucking put me here."
Well, and also, what do you guys think? If Hela comes back as Angela in the MCU,
Right. Yes, that would be awesome. Because it specifically Hela is Angela, and here's where it should be bone chilling for you. Hela was a part of a universe prior to Thor, to everything, when freaking Odin was out in the streets fucking killing everybody, and then they built a new freaking universe, and in that universe there's something freaking else. So your instincts about that, there's definitely something going on. I just don't know. Well, I mean, fucking Marvel owns Angela now, right? So they should be able to
Yes.
fucking do it, right?
yeah, but you know
No,
what? They let Donny Cates write Hela as Death
Mm-hmm.
and Star Fox as Thanos, and really fucked shit up for a bit there.
Yeah, because even in that Mighty Thor run, I think at one point, freaking Hela actually gets with Thanos at some point. It's fucking crazy.
And that's what happened in Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, they were trying to bring Thanos back in a new body, but this is where it even gets even more weird. The recent Eternals books talk about, like, Thanos' body was built as a prison for him. Like, he didn't look big fucking purple ball chin when he was originally born. That's the prison body that somebody fucking made for him. And that's why he can't die. It's because that will eternally resurrect him in that prison. And when you think of it that way, it's like, damn, son. Like, did he look like Star Fox or some shit? Like, the retcon is going on as far as that goes. The Thanos Rising story was him, being born kind of like looking differently and as a deviant, and that kind of being like a psychological reason why he wanted to genocide people. But I'm kind of liking this new Eternal shit,
Yeah.
So Thanos is Sting. Who are you telling me?
Yeah.
Look at Ultra face.
Oh, whoa, we got ourselves a badass here.
Thanos is Thane.
Well, I mean, Thane would be
Not a son, but
genetically
a
son.
younger Thanos. This is why he wears the glove. It's going back to that.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
Well, why not?
He's wearing the death glove from what looks like I think is the Unmaker from Dark Ages, and he's holding an Infinity Gauntlet on Mjolnir. So it's like he can bend reality, man. Like he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Remember, Thane started off as a regular dude, just like how you said
before Terragenesis, and that was, of course, when Marvel was trying to really push Inhumans as the new mutants and fucking tossed X-Men to the Fox side.
So let me remind everybody about, once again, I highly suggest everybody read that King Thor series, in which Thor actually had it's not just that one, but I forget what the Black Winter series and stuff, where at one point he has a dream or a premonition where he sees freaking Thanos with that freaking glove, but not only the freaking glove, but he also has Mjolnir in hand, and
Thanos,
and it has
Thor 6.
Yeah, and it has the Infinity fucking stones on that as freaking well. That's going to be, once again, it's not just a one-off. Oh, he's fucked up. No, that will happen at some fucking point.
Well, Timeless even showed that.
Really?
Yeah. Timeless even showed Thanos holding the Infinity Mjolnir. And
the Infinity Mjolnir.
And Donny Cates has tweeted about that being brought back a couple of times too.
Yeah, and this is what I'm wondering, like, could that be the event that splinters the realities and allows all these different timelines to exist? Because again, he's got the Infinity fucking Gauntlet on a fucking weapon of Thor. I mean, before we thought Donny Cates could make people OP as fuck by taking Mjolnir and combining it with the Silver Surfer surfboard and turning it into a fire axe that chopped a black demon of null space into whatever, and then eviscerated the symbiote around him, and then took him and threw him into a sun.
Right. So here's the difficulty with that. So what Thor 19 and Mighty Thor number 10 has been laying out is that whatever it is that Mjolnir is actually made out of, it is made out of something that Entropy. Again, he's a freaking guy or girl or whatever he wants to appear at as the freaking moment. That is something that he has planted in that galaxy to fulfill his wish. Right.
We also know it's made of moon rock because that's how Moon Knight stole that fucking hammer and whooped the shit out of the Avengers.
Right. So that is something that Entropy has planted in that freaking universe. So you can freaking swing it around and do whatever you think, but eventually, whatever that thing does is causing the end of that freaking universe. So you say, hey, so what? What do we care about freaking Entropy? Entropy has not made it into the MCU yet. Ha ha ha. He actually has, in the form of art and freaking statues. First time he actually appeared was in Guardians of the Galaxy. There's actually a freaking statue freaking thing where he freaking appears. And here's what's even crazier about that shit. About, in fact, exactly a freaking year ago, I started talking and freaking giving my little freaking PhD fucking shits about the fucking signals, about the null signals, the little whirlwind shits. Those whirlwind shits are in the freaking MCU. So that means that freaking null is in the MCU right now. Now, here's what's even crazier right now. The current Black Widow issue that just came out this freaking this week, that fucking whirlwind signal for null is starting to show up again.
And remember, the all black,
yes.
Or the Necrosword. People don't want to say it's the all black, but it looks just like the all black, the one that Hela had in her hand.
Yes. Absolutely. Freaking all that freaking shit, the fucking void, negative zone, all that shit, that is somehow connected. We're just leaving it to the freaking Donny Cates to freaking, put it all the fucking together or give us an interesting story.
They're going to bring the Sentry back too?
Ooh. Yeah, so I think he got killed off, or did he just fucking
They
fuck
take
off
him back
right?
together.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Thunderbolts, right? The Thunderbolts fucking
Put them on somebody's back in the backpack.
It was duct tape, right?
Yeah, it was something crazy. I seen his books was picking up some steam.
I want to go back. I want to go back to this. This Spider-Man 2 and it's what if Miles Morales is Captain America. Now, that what if series is it's like what if Miles was Captain America? What if Miles was Wolverine? What else? What else was it? It's
It's a
just
book.
those two issues.
Oh shit! I thought it was just the one book, like a one shot or something.
I think it was like what if he's Wolverine, right?
I just heard about the Captain America one today.
They're coming.
Yeah.
They've been solicited, as far as I remember. I think I remember making a smart ass comment about them, being like, "What the fuck are they doing, Marvel? Like, why you gotta ruin Miles like that? He was doing so good. Why you gotta make him Wolverine? Why you gotta make him Captain America?" But basically, they're making Miles Morales the multiverse character, and they're going to show you all the different incarnations of him as Captain America, as Wolverine. So basically, he's going to be Miles Morales, Weapon X. Like,
this is Gwen 2.0.
yeah. Basically, he's basically they're doing a Miles verse and a Gwen verse, and you know what that means.
And you know it means one of them are going to stick. One of them is going to stick with it.
Yeah, basically they're trying to see which one.
That's how one pool got started.
Mm-hmm. Are we going to see a Miles pool?
I hope.
Yes.
I
Yes.
mean, actually,
See, now people gonna have to chase down
every
all of
version of
these.
Miles hook up with every version of Gwen, because that would be awesome.
here's another alternate version of Miles people need to remember about.
So
I was talking about that the other day. But see, now people gonna have to go back and chase.
Go back. Zombie Miles?
No, look, he's the Falcon.
Oh God.
Ooh.
Yeah, from Young Squadron.
That way he can fly around with fucking Starling and get that
There
ass
he
in
is.
the air, man.
Yeah.
You don't need to fly. Just fucking.
I remember my smart ass joke was how they had to give Miles one more claw than Wolverine. Had to one up him. Give him 4 claws instead of 3.
Where the fuck does he fit 4 claws? Okay, that's overkill. He better be killing everything in sight. 4 fucking claws. I don't know. I'm gonna hold judgment.
You're not co-signing this just yet.
I don't like shit like this, man. This is I've been documented many times that I don't want to see shit like this.
I mean,
Miles,
it is multiversal. So if you're gonna stay true to what a multiverse is, it's an endless outpour of possibilities. You know, so if you're gonna play around with the multiverse, you can't play around with it a little bit. You got to play with it all the way. You know, it's not like they taking 616 Captain America and making him Miles Morales, and okay, 616 Cap is now this kid Miles Morales, whatever. You know, it's some bullshit, but
Well, the multiverse is a new cow that Marvel is going to milk for everything it's worth.
Yeah.
I mean, they in the business
you like Miles.
The
It's
only
no
one
fucking
I'm not
reason.
feeling is the Wolverine.
It's no fucking reason for fucking Miles to be fucking Captain America. For what? He's
They
fucking Miles
gotta
Morales.
print books. That's how they make
Well,
money.
I don't
Print
even
books
think these
to
are the
make
worst
money.
ones. I think there's worse ones than these.
So what I would say is that it would be ironic for Miles Morales at some point to become Captain America, because if you remember, there was
He
a
killed
whole
Captain
story-
America.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it would be ironic and kind of interesting for them to go that route, but they gotta explore that whole thing of why. They can't just fucking explore. In the meantime, we're worried about this whole freaking, what's the name of this fucking company that's fucking suing him to make sure he gets rid of the fucking suit?
Beyond.
Yeah, the Beyond. They gotta fucking finish that shit through. So if they really wanted to get rid of him as Spider-Man, do it now, fucking. Because they've been hemming and hawing with this shit for the last couple of years, where he's like, "Oh, I'm depressed. I think I don't want to be Spider-Man, man. Fuck that. Either get rid of it, man, and fucking go on to something else, or don't keep playing with me for the next couple of years with this shit, man."
But he'll still have Spider-Man powers.
Well, so here's what's interesting. In that children's fucking cartoon, that I've been telling everybody freaking
Is that the
about.
one with him, Spidey, and Gwen?
They call him
Yeah.
Spin, don't they?
Exactly. He doesn't necessarily he can crawl on, yeah, whatever, but that's not his main powers. His main powers is to spin, fucking move, and the fact that he can shock people and his invisibility.
Nigga, what you just say? His fucking main shit is spin move?
Yeah,
Then
he has a
my
spin move.
son knows Miles Morales as Spin.
Right.
Whenever
So
he
they've
looks-
already.
The fuck is he a breakdancer? The fuck is this?
Yeah, he's got this weird fucking spin move. They've already been indoctrinating the children to know him as something else other than Spider-Man.
Oh my god!
Anyone
Fuck
under the age of 10 knows him
And
as
I like
Spin.
it. I like it.
I swear, I still want to see Miles Morales, Peter Parker, and Spider Gwen all in high school together, all of them with powers, all of them hanging out, and then having Mary Jane being the odd one out with no powers.
So
Is she
what
go
was
villain?
interesting-
Did she go villain?
No, well, so what was interesting is was that Tom Holland and Zendaya they actually had an interview on Russian television where they talked about, hey, what do you think? Why aren't you a freaking a superhero? And then she laughs and she says, you know what? They were actually talking about making Mary Jane a superhero at some point. And then people started, spinning out and say, hey, has Mary Jane ever been a superhero? And the one that they came up with is apparently there's this character named Spinneretta. Fucking stupid fucking name.
What
But
the
people-
fuck is happening right now?
Renew your vows. #1, volume 2.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Can my food hurry up and come? 'Cause this is getting fucking crazy. So this dude's name is Spin right now. He's fuck
Spin.
spider webs and climbing the walls. He does a spin move.
Exactly. So, yep. So
Fuck.
if they ever decide to do some children's comics or children's books and they pull that shit out of anywhere, grab that motherfucker because
But
that's how
this is not 616. This is just some other kitty shit.
Yes. So I don't know what universe the kitty shit is in.
Yeah, but there's got to
Whether
be
it's like 819 or some shit like that. But
See, but the thing is, like I always said, nobody calls him Spider-Man. Everybody calls him Miles. Even on this What If book, it's What If Miles Morales. So they can just
Still
stop right there. They don't got to call this motherfucker Spin. They just call him motherfucker Miles, and you're good. Where does Spin shit come from? I don't know.
And I just came up on that fucking last week. So now I gotta watch the whole fucking cartoon series to see because those three are not the only ones in there. Kamala Khan is in there, Black Panther is in there. There's a whole bunch of fucking characters.
Well, what does Black Panther do? Does a handstand? What the fuck? They break dance? Spin.
Hey, that's what they think the kids are into these days. So that's what they fucking went
Jesus
with.
Christ.
The cartoons are short. They're only like 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
What if Miles became an Uber driver? What the fuck?
You might as well break dance and shit. You got to make some money somehow.
They would probably just have these in cartoon form or animated form on Disney Plus and just have different shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can see
Hey, Adam, you ready to do your hidden gems real quick?
Yes, I am, sir.
All right. Hey, this is the part of the program where I get to shit on fucking Adam's freaking spec because he makes me freaking sit on this fucking show and fucking listen to fucking porn stars like they got a fucking brain in the fucking head about this shit.
Yeah, but enough of the last couple of Blind Adam shits have been solid. I'm not gonna hold you.
Real quick before Blind Adam goes, I want to show this Spinneret variant cover.
Yeah, shit.
Hey, go ahead. Let me blow you up.
What is
They're
this?
red.
Hold up. Me solo layout.
Oh, that's second print. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got that.
Yep, Marvel Legacy second printing. Did not have a lenticular variant for this one, but this is, of course, the 8 years later variant cover that shows Mayday Parker grown up. Also,
Why is that interesting? Okay. So
That's Marvel Legacy, the one shot.
no, this is Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows number 14.
Okay.
man, what was the first appearance of May Parker anyway?
That would be Renew Your Vows.
Was it one?
One from
Really?
from
Okay.
Secret Wars number 1. Yeah, she's a little girl in that one, and then she becomes issue 5 is when she finally is like old enough to like fight and do shit, and then that was the end of the Secret Wars volume, and then volume 2 started up, and that shows her on the cover with Mary Jane, and Mary Jane and her are both in costume on the action figure variant for issue 1 of Renew Your Vows volume 2.
Okay, you talking
So
about the
That's when that volume gets interesting. But
Yeah.
Mayday doesn't grow up until later.
And the reason why I asked that is because in Dark Ages, she's in there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's several costumes that are pretty interesting. But that's not even the most interesting thing. So, as you guys know, that there are other superheroes that are in that freaking book. And there are several kids that are a result of Dark Ages that are in that. So, when Mel asked me, is Dark Ages number
Yeah. Forgot about that.
4 worth it?
Hold that book up. Is this book worth it? Without spoiling it, is this book worth it?
If you believe in alternate universes and storylines, and you believe in the fact that Miles Morales eventually was able to make it over into the other universe, and that makes it worth it, absolutely.
Were you shocked by anything you've seen? Were you like, oh, okay,
Yes.
okay, say less, say less.
Well, I mean,
See,
when
we
you see,
also
when you
gotta
see nudity
remember-
in a Marvel comic for the first time, it's quite jarring.
We also got to remember, Miles not original 616.
Nope, no, he's not.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people. Neither is the
Gwen.
Spider-Gwen, right?
Yeah.
But Spider-Gwen's universe still exists.
But they brought
she-
it over after Into the
Miles is-
Spider-Verse.
She jumps back and forth.
Correct, but Miles is technically exists, but it's been turned into the Marvel Zombies universe, and the Maker's the only person alive.
Mm-hmm.
And as we know,
And-
that shit is canon now. That shit is 616.
That shit is canon because it tied over with the Venom story.
It's tied over to What If as well.
Yeah, so that was kind of what I was getting at with the whole Doom thing. It's like they might not need to bring that version of Doom in. You know what I mean?
Well, that's true, but I would think they wouldn't waste the character of an evil version of Mr. Fantastic on such a trivial
No, that's what I mean. Like
switch up,
you're not gonna see that in the movies. You're gonna see that.
Oh, it's gonna be Victor. If his last name is actually Von Doom, we don't know, but Doctor Doom will be his villain name, and that motherfucker's gonna slam down an iron fist, and you're gonna hear that armor, like Iron Man.
Yeah, I just think that stuff isn't gonna be like on the movies. Like it ain't gonna be part of like that. It's gonna be separate.
Man, if they establish it to where
Separate.
Von Doom already knew Tony, and they show a flashbacks fight scene between the two of them, and they show him, getting the infamous Iron Man suit. I'll shit a brick sideways, golden.
That would be amazing,
wouldn't it?
You could also introduce Doom into an Ironheart series.
Yeah.
Both together before.
Yes.
And again, Ironheart needs villains. Name me 3 Ironheart villains.
They're gonna do Ironheart. That's a
They gonna do Ironheart.
Her
She
dad,
villains.
and her dad a
Some
villain.
Well,
I have Doom because you got the whole infamous Iron Man storyline.
There you go.
Yeah.
you know what's interesting is you guys are talking about Doom as a villain. In the Moon Girl series before the cutoff, they had established Doom as a villain for Moon Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Issue
And Moon Girl was in Fantastic Four.
So Mel, have you seen the trailer for Moon Girl?
No.
Really? So
Girl,
Lawrence
Moon Girl?
Fishburne, and if you guys are wondering why Lawrence Fishburne was a part of Matrix, that's because he's been working on Moon Girl. But yeah, he's
Really?
out there and he introduces the trailer for Moon Girl.
Hold on, let me look that up right now.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's been out there for a minute.
It's animated, right? Like
Yeah, Mel, have you been living under a rock, man?
he's been working.
I know you've been working, but
I'm working.
has the
Okay.
rock been living on top of you?
No,
all
but-
this time?
Champion of the Moon Girl spec.
The 30-second trailer. Okay, I did see this 30-second trailer. She's skating and shit. Yeah, I did see this. And it looked good. Everybody was like saying it looks like Powder Puff Girl.
Right.
Yeah, I did see this.
How is it? No, I haven't seen it yet.
Find Adam.
See, and so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to fucking die. I'm going to go to fucking in front of the fucking gates, in front of fucking Peter, and he was like, "Do you really think did you belong in here? I'm gonna go, yeah. And I've been doing this, and he's gonna say, hey, remember this guy? And he's gonna be a big old fucking picture of fucking Blind Adam.
Y'all motherfucking trying to set me up, do some crazy shit. I'm not fucking with neither one of y'all.
Like, remember that all the time? He was like,
it looks very, very colorful, and I am excited for the series.
Cool.
But look, because once again, I've always said Teen Titans, like 10 years now.
Teen Titans, yes, it looks like Teen Titans.
When these kids are freaking growing up, they're going to look finally back on the freaking times that they sat at home and watched Teen Titans. Just like my kid, he's like 12 years old. He remembers freaking Titans. He fucking loves it. If using Moon Girl and that freaking same light is gonna be freaking awesome. Powerpuff Girls, you're gonna freaking love that shit. This is one of those. Hey, you got it now, or if you can get a cheap copy right now, freaking hold on to that shit. Wait for 10, 15 years for these kids to freaking growing up, and you're gonna be freaking straight. I know it seems expensive right now. Expensive right now, but look, freaking.
All right, go ahead.
I think hard times are gonna freaking come with all this shit that's freaking gonna come down the pipe, but we'll see. Blind Adam.
Yes,
now
sir.
that freaking Mighty Mel has gone for his freaking solid, so he says. I think that's freaking cold word for something else. Come on, who at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning?
Salad is salad, man.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, who is really ordering a fucking salad, man? Come on now. Like, look, if you fucking if I've got a piece of fucking and you call me up 3 o'clock in the morning for a fucking salad, I'm like, huh? No, we don't do no 420 here. No. No
salad.
So let's get into what you. So some of them
see
were.
How bad you shit on this week.
So
I've been recovering all week.
Yes, sir. So the Batman Forever cover.
Hold on. The motherfucker trying to look for a payday, man. Try to walk the stairs. My stairs icy as shit. I had to stop him. Hey, motherfucker. Get my shit right here. Sorry to cut you up, but I had to tell that story. The motherfucker trying to fake slip on me.
Catching no lawsuit over this.
Also, you can't do that shit in Florida. It's always hot out there. You got no ice steps.
Oh, okay.
All right, sorry about that, guy.
The Batman Forever cover, man.
All right, the reason I put the Batman Forever movie adaptation on here is because of Dr. Chase Meridian. They, for some reason, decided, like almost 20-something years later, to put her into the actual DC universe in the Batman books. And this is like her first appearance, like in print. And they're like uber cheap. So is this going to be a ton of money? Probably not. Does everyone poo-poo, wee, jizz brag on DC? Testify.
What?
Okay.
But I believe in Dr. Chase.
Wait, so who is Dr. Chase again? Is she the...
Dr. Chase Meridian was the character played by Nicole Kidman in this movie. And they just introduced her in Batman Legends 4, and then she was in Detective
1048.
1046 or 1047, the one that just came out.
I thought it was 1048. She's
yeah.
Dr. Simone something.
No, Dr. Chase Meridian.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Stand by. I got this fucking thing.
Gentlemen, I got to roll.
I'm surely behind you, but I'm staying for Blind Adams.
I got to eat this food. I got to wake up in the morning. Yo, I love you guys.
1047.
Okay. Yep.
Yo.
Here we go.
I see you next week.
Simone. Oh no, Simone DeMeo was the artist. Fucking.
All right, Mel.
I see you later. Yo, keep doing your thing, man. Appreciate it. I'm gonna be listening in the back.
Here we go.
See you later.
Yeah, so I got the cover. This is the one in. Damn, goddamn. Let me fucking.
1 in 50. Harleen Quinzel, Simone DeMeo.
Let me take my fucking virtual off. Here we go. Here we go.
Is that Harley Quinn or is that the Chase chick?
No, that's the. God damn it! What is her name?
Chase Meridian. Nicole Kidman.
That's not her name. Okay, so in this Tech 1047, she's in disguise. So they haven't revealed it yet, but I think that's what Blind Adam is trying to get to.
Yep.
So they're going to reveal that
Right.
she's actually Chase Meridian.
Right,
Mhm.
and
But
and
that's not her name.
Right, and this one, this is with the 1048. They go more into like something or another, and that's what it's crazy because I think in 1048 that's when Harley Quinn actually shows up and she's saying some crazy shit about the fucking little kid, but it's weird. Let's see.
So Chase Meridian is actually Catch Capricorn or whatever the hell her name is.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
1048. They got a fucking beautiful Harley Quinn cover for 1048.
Run DOT greatest hits, huh?
Yep. Department of Truth number 12, Run DMC variant.
This is just a limited Run DMC cover, and I did not know that this one was out there with all the other limited covers like the Nirvana and some of the other. I'm just a big Run DMC fan, and it's like I didn't even missed it.
Is that a wraparound?
So I don't know what this is. So it says Miko. Who the fuck is Miko 3? Because so here I got to know more about this because Run DMC Reverend Run, he actually has his own freaking comic that's out there.
Yeah.
So hopefully this was done with his permission and with his
But
input.
DMC does, yeah. DMC has his own comics.
Right. Yeah. In fact, I've got a fucking copy of it signed and freaking it's freaking awesome. So hopefully they fucking got his input on this shit, and maybe he fucking did the art for this. I don't know, but I would love to know that. If he did, then I would happily fucking buy this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said,
I don't think so.
I typed in
I
comics
don't think he has anything to do with that.
just for shits and giggles, and I did not know that existed until today.
Yeah. I Love Lucy. I couldn't really read the numbers because it says 5365.
Dell 4-car 535.
Okay.
And this is her first appearance and the first photo cover, and I really think that Lucille Ball biopic is going to win an Academy Award. And like I said, this is not a cheap play, but if you're into I Love Lucy, then this is like the book to grab.
Right. So yeah, I understand your sentiment that there might be more renewed interest in Lucy Ricardo. So much that necessarily people haven't necessarily flocked to I Love Lucy because there was a lot of politics in that movie. But I've definitely freaking started watching I Love Lucy reruns because I used to watch it as a kid. But once again, as a kid, you don't really understand what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Now I'm fucking watching it as an adult. It is like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I love it. Like, I love you, Lucy, but you were fucking racist as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Ricardo was beating on her. Fucking like he was like literally fucking beating the shit out of her. Like there was a couple episodes like that. But in the meantime, right now there's but it has renewed interest in some remakes of some of that old 50 stuff. So in fact, they are planning on remaking The Honeymooners, which is even worse than fucking I Love Lucy. So that should be some interesting. So where would I play that? I would play, yes, definitely freaking some I Love Lucy, some Honeymooner shit, memorabilia, any of that old shit that's freaking from back in the day.
Oh yeah, there was even a line of I Love Lucy Barbie dolls that I just discovered today on eBay. I was like, interesting.
Right, but literature. Yeah, literature doesn't necessarily play well, but you know what really plays well? Lunch pails.
Yep.
Remember from back in the day when you used to have your little lunch pail to go to fucking school? Those definitely freaking play well.
Some of those go for good money too.
Yeah. Next one I have is Star Wars Underworld number 5.
I did this for the Boba Fett photo cover.
It's a good looking cover by the Yavin Vasilka. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, like I said, I did this strip because it was a Boba Fett cover, and I was like, all right, nice.
Captain America number 32.
This is from the 2002 Marvel Knights die-in, and this is the final issue. It's written by Robert Kirkman. as the last 4 issues were. 29 through 32 was written by Kirkman. Right around his pre-Walking Dead days. These are in dollar boxes, and I'm a homer for final issues.
Okay. Let's see what else I got here. Batman, Forever comic book adaptation number 1.
We already did that.
Did we? Oh, excuse me. Batman 582.
Yes, this is the first written Batman work by Ed Brubaker. Ed Brubaker was through the Hollywood Reporter just announced that Ed Brubaker is going to be the head writer for the Cape Crusader animated series. It's coming out on HBO Max. And he's like the second in command of the show right after Bruce Timm.
Yep. And interestingly, so Ultra had just covered this on The Matrix. Mighty Thor number 12.
Yes. This is origin of Minar, or however you pronounce the hammer's fucking name.
Munir.
So if you haven't heard what we've been saying, Adam, we agree with you. However, we would go with 10. I would go with 10 through 12, based on the storyline, and then some of the Valkyries. Which issues would you say, Ultra?
I mean, for Runa, I mean, if you're into Runa, then it's the King in Black 4 issues, and then the Mighty Valkyries 5 issues. If you're all about Jane Foster, well, Jane Foster Valkyries predates that volume from King in Black. So you have a lot of Valkyrie to chase.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm all about Jane Foster. There's another book I'm going to put on next week with a really nice Jane Foster bondage cover.
You in bondage, Adam. My goodness.
Wait till Wednesday, sir. Wait till Wednesday.
Yeah, don't do that creepy ass laugh in front of me anymore. Don't do that. Especially you got that fucking crazy ass hat, man. No, I'm gonna have to send a new hat, a Kangol hat, or fucking something to your house, man.
I'll take a new hat.
You're gonna get a 75,000 gallon cowboy hat.
Cool.
Hey, that would be a great improvement. The Matrix, comic book number 1.
This was the Matrix adaptation that was pulped and recalled right around the promote the first Matrix movie. And I said this Wednesday night that the Matrix Resurrections wasn't the worst movie I saw, but it wasn't the best. I was entertained.
It's definitely better than the X-Men movies.
True. I've seen snuff movies better than those X-Men movies.
No, well, I mean, this is true.
So this is the first appearance of all the characters of the Matrix in the comics, and it's not an easy find.
Yep. And the last one that I have from you is the Amazing Spider-Man movie photo cover.
Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone on the cover. There's a lot of rumors with Andrew Garfield being put in other movies. How true they are, I don't know. It is Sony. Sony does a lot of things that make no fucking sense whatsoever when it comes to the Spider-Man franchises. And who knows, maybe one day some company, whether it be Twin Cities Comics or Trinity or some send in autograph service, will be doing a private signing with Andrew Garfield, so it's a perfect book for SS. And, like I said, you never know.
Sir.
Spider-Man Mania is running wild, sir. And with that, I believe that concludes Hidden Gems. If you all can, please subscribe to Awesome Sauce Radio, presented by Blind Item on YouTube. And
yep. So
don't have a guest this Wednesday night, but Autumn and I are putting together a really fun episode.
Oh, jeez.
Freaking hear me out. Hang on, hear me out though. I'm educating her, and she's getting interested in buying and selling comics and other things. So we're going to be educating her a little bit.
Okay. Ask her if she wants to play a game this weekend.
All right, we will. I will ask her that because we're supposed to have some type of.
We'll stream that shit, man. But she's got to put some clothes on. I can't have my wife watch me fucking play games while she's fucking half naked and shit.
All right. We'll get her wearing something tasty.
Get her a kimono or something shit.
Right, like I said, we get the...
and tell her that if she must bring her toys, she can't bring out the fucking black one and fucking whip it around. She's got to pour out her fucking black round, man. So for those that don't know, Adam does have a show called Awesome Sauce Radio on Wednesdays that starts at 9:00. I don't like to be in on all that crazy shit he likes to be talking about. So I don't usually come until 9:30.
Can I ask a question?
No, you can't. No, you can't, man. Fucking ask me about the fuck.
No, because I was having a serious interview with Sean Kirkman, and I think the record showed that I didn't say anything remotely with it for 32 solid minutes into whatever. What's your name on social media? Cornbread now came on and started talking all perverted.
There's nothing perverted.
I was trying to be serious for 5 minutes.
We were talking about matrimonial aids, all right, and we were talking about Autumn's film career.
No, that was the first time that she was on. I'm talking like this Wednesday.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, you could watch the freaking videotape, and I got the receipt.
I'll watch the videotape.
That's all we were talking about is her love for matrimonial aids and freaking her film career. And we freaking had a nice freaking little freaking chat. I asked the guy from Skybound some freaking questions. So that's I forget what was the guy's name again?
Sean Kirkham.
Sean Kirkham. And I said, hey man, why are your fucking variants so fucking crappy for the last couple of years? And
yeah, sure.
He was polite about it, and that was it, man.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna buy some books off the pull list this week, and it will all be good.
Yes, sir.
I love you guys, man.
Yeah, I love you too, man. So Matthew Brown, I like those. Adams is doing a good job. Absolutely, freaking. If you guys do have freaking time, freaking absolutely freaking pay attention. Freaking tune in. And we usually try and finish right before fucking Ultra goes in and do his freaking thing. Just to freaking let everybody freaking off the hook. Now, so here's where I'm going to get into the greens part of the freaking show. So if any of you guys are, because some of y'all look like y'all wore the fuck out, want to freaking dip out before I start to get into the FOC stuff. Ultra,
because I am fading. I've been up since 7 a.m., so I'm approaching 21 hours.
I've been up since 4 a.m. every day.
Yeah, but thank you guys. It's been good being back, and we'll have to see if I can, hustle next week like I did today. Had a pretty good day at work, so maybe keep these Fridays rolling here with the Drunken Chat.
Hey, Ultra, is 9 o'clock too early for you to appear on the show?
Dude, right now
you have to do late podcasting hours because of the kid and the dog and the cat.
Right now, Wednesdays, like everybody keeps on hitting me up to try to do stuff on Wednesdays. I'm like, you guys realize, like, from the time I get home from the comic book store, I am in full presser prep mode. Like, this is putting slides together, organizing everything, getting stories read, getting everything kind of felt out for the day. I am balls to the wall going all day on Wednesday. That I can't even do my other job, so I just got to do the comic book stuff. So
cool.
I wish I could appear on your show, Adam. I really, really do, man. But Wednesdays are a bad night for me.
All right, there goes the crossover I was going to plan, but that's cool.
Man, we'll have to talk about it some more, but we'll see.
Because my man in the chair can't do it. Can't do anything past 9. So.
All right.
Which one you talk about, Al or freaking?
Both of them at the moment, because Dave is still in recovery mode.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely freaking try and make it. You just gotta
Like I
fucking
said,
remind
we'll
me.
work something out to do
We'll try to work something out. And of course, Lucas is about to drop some FOC knowledge, and I'm going to scrape together some images and get a little FOC shindig up for sometime this weekend. So come check me out.
See you sometime Sunday, sir.
Peace out, y'all.
Out. All right, freaking. Thank you once again to Ultra and Brian and Mel for freaking making making the show freaking awesome. Thanks to Ninth Wonder and freaking Big Remo who are freaking hanging in there for the last freaking parts of the freaking show. And once again, guys, if you don't want to freaking hang in there, I am not holding a gun. There's nobody. I promise you, there's nobody behind the freaking walls at their houses holding their family hostages for these guys. These guys actually want to be here for a minute.
I'm gonna chill for a little bit and then I gotta dip out, man.
Absolutely. So freaking
Let's my dog. They can have it.
let's freaking get into it. In fact, actually, let me freaking. I wanted to fix this, unhide this shit, because I definitely want to freaking get into what I've been freaking talking with that. So the once again the Gerber index, and I wanted to take this into 2022 of what I've been talking about with the Gerber index. That is, hey, I am very unpleased when people keep saying, hey, a fucking book is freaking rare. And you're like, okay, it's rare. How many freaking copies are out there? Oh, 1,000 on the fucking census. Excuse me, a fucking 1,000? That is not rare by any freaking instance. So Gerber, who was a guy freaking back during the 70s and the 80s, he tracked all this stuff. He used some of the same standards that was used for coins and other fucking collectibles, and he applied it to freaking comics. So when it comes to rarity, and once again we've got the numbers from Comicron and freaking Comic Suite and all the other stuff. When it comes to rarity, it's got to be like around 11 to 20 copies before you start freaking calling it rare. Scarce is like 50 copies, but mostly when we see all these little prints from some of these retailers, it's like around 1,000 copies. That's just less common, right? So that's where it gets me a little upset when people are like, oh man, freaking this fucking third, fourth, the fucking fifth print is fucking rare. That's why it costs so much. Like, bro, nah, man. If it's unless it's like fucking 10 and fucking you got it right off the fucking print, is most likely not freaking rare. But that once again, once again, because of these discrepancies that we've been talking about, when we try and go to the fucking insurance companies, when we fucking try and go out on the fucking street and go to the other constables, they are fucking laughing at us. They are laughing at us because we can't fucking get this basic shit fucking straight. All right, so let's go right into it. I was going to talk about, hey, freaking Multiverse Madness is coming out. I think they keep freaking delaying it, but the thing that has been rare is going to be rare to find. They think is going to be this Lego set, which is going to have the Sherman Goroth thing out there. Going into the FOC stuff, I thought this was kind of freaking something to talk about. Freaking Nita Halls, which once again is one of those books that people have not been reading or talking about.
Norman
But
Rockwell.
the covers, that covers have been fucking fire, and this one is a homage to this Norman Rockwell called Protect and Serve. Absolutely fucking fantastic. Absolutely fucking fantastic. No, I don't need the fucking devil's ass crack on the fucking seat. That kind of fucking disturbs me. But the rest of it, just yeah, they probably could have put more detail into it, and that would have been freaking awesome. But just where it's going with it, it's fucking awesome. There is more to this. This one is more the Radiant Black type of stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, excuse me, Noctera. Like more Noctera instances out there. Some of the stuff is not freaking bad at all. Transformers King Remlock 1 to 10. This one is This is just a regular qualifier for Spawn by Bendis. This Venom is Venom number 3 is coming out with the second print. I'm kind of disturbed by this one because it not only looks like Venom is eating this young man, but it is fucking the shit out of him from behind. I don't
Yeah.
know what the fuck is
Yeah.
going on with that one.
That's a
They knew
weird
what they was
combo.
doing.
See,
It is
Someone in
weird,
the
man.
butt.
is that Dylan? Is he like?
See, Dylan is only 16. This dude looks like he's about 20.
Yeah.
So
I think
I
it's a
don't.
whole new meaning to hide the salami.
Yeah, no, it's fucking getting Adam's ass. That's what the fuck it looks like, man. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. So for those that don't know, Adam's got an OnlyFans where he can contribute to his drive to fucking get fucked in the ass by a fucking porn star. So he
Get
check it out.
Get reward, man.
It's called blindadamcornhole.com. Go ahead and check that shit out. So we've actually talked about this one before. This timeless segment. This one is the cover A. This one is cover B, the 1 in 25. This is one with the Moroccan Man logo on there. And then this is the cover C, which is just a 1 to 50, but it's just the same art from the timeless cover A, but it's just black and white. Don't know what they were thinking. Unless it's going to freaking look good, but who knows? The Avengers has got some shit coming out. Nobody really cares, but what I do think people will care about for Avengers number 53 is going to have one of those Gwen Stacy fucking crossover freaking covers. This one is of her riding a fucking dragon by Leonardo Romero. This is I don't know what's been going on with Amazing Spider-Man, but this is going to be, I think, going to be her first appearance on a cover at least. It's her writing the fucking Goblin, freaking whatever the fuck shit it's called. But I do know.
Red Goblin Queen.
Yeah, there's quite a few covers. Mary Jane and the Black Cat. There's once again Gwen Stacy, but she's in an X-Men suit for some fucking reason on the Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know what the fuck that's about. But the one that people are going to care about is this 1 to 10 Queen Goblin design variant by Gleason. And there's Black Cat and Queen Goblin still, and Spider-Man. Just more silliness. Miles Morales Spider-Man. There's a cover of Miles getting yanked up by the fucking throat by a fucking Quasar. No, that's not Quasar. I forget what the fuck the dude's name.
Quantum.
Yeah, there you go. Then there's also another Gwen Stacy fucking variant of her dressed as Captain Britain for some fucking reason. Are they trying to tell her that she's a mutant? Is that what they're trying to tell us? With all these fucking X-related fucking covers?
I don't know if she's a mutant.
What's some of the other covers?
Well, there's the one that I just freaking showed you.
I think they just use her like a model.
Yeah, look, see, there's this one,
Yeah,
right?
they pulled the stunt before a few years back.
Then there's this one.
I think they just use her as a model.
But particularly as a mutant.
Oh, these are X-Gwen variants. So I wonder if it's going to be like a different set of Gwen.
It's a verse.
Variants going on like every month. Like 1 month they do Avengers, 1 month X-Men.
Well, here. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but here's the Avengers, right here, and she's an X-Men.
But Marvel always do that, putting shit that don't belong together.
And I hear you guys saying Gwenverse covers. Got it, understand it, but why particularly X-Men?
Because I think they're gonna do different. Because they're gonna drag this shit out and do different.
That's a whole new thing now.
And then some.
You're adding a whole new world to the comic book shit, so they can read it and enjoy the character.
They pulled this stuff years back. And that's how we got Gwenom and Gwenpool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
and
there's some other books in that set that I'll do on Future Hidden Gems.
All right, so Captain Marvel's got a freaking cover out there, but the one that I think people want to pay attention is there is a Rian Gonzalez cover out there. Looks pretty interesting. The Excellent, which is a title that absolutely nobody fucking asked for. It's getting revived.
What's that shit?
This one looks pretty good. Then there's I think this one is like it's either like a 1-25 or a 1-50 by David Mack. It's a 1-50, I believe. Yep. And then there's the headshot. Strange Academies freaking got something coming out.
That's a
I think
sweet
this one. I think this one is actually freaking coming out this week. I think so because I think I just saw that shit in my fucking box. Thor number 21. This one looks pretty fucking awesome. And once again, some of these that I have up here, they're not necessarily on FOC this week. The catalog for Penguin was kind of freaking jacked up. But they were in the catalog for January. So just keep that in mind. But they should be at least accessible in previews right now. Here's another Gwen X Gwen variant under Thor, and it's her with angel wings.
Get out.
The Marvels. This one's by Alex Ross.
That's a dope cover.
It is absolutely fucking amazing. I'm not sure about freaking Thor and fucking Vietnam, but okay.
Yeah, right. I was just saying, this is like a Vietnam cover.
Of all the fucking the heroes that were alive back then, just doing their own thing. Wasn't fucking Captain America in ice?
Yeah,
he was out.
In Vietnam?
He wasn't in Vietnam, but he was out of the ice by that time.
Oh, I thought that we didn't get out until later.
Star Wars Darth Vader.
Pretty dope cover.
Yeah, it looks like they're tying into Crimson Reign. I think this one is so the first one, this one is the Ainko variant. Spider-Woman. This looks like it's a Jung Hyun Yoon. This one is by Momoko. Black Widow, number 5, or excuse me, it's 15.
Yeah.
I love it's kind of weird, man. They've been fucking hemming her up, man, fucking cutting shit out of her on almost every fucking cover, man. But they decided to write her own fucking name on her back in blood. Adam Hughes. Yeah, Adam Hughes, man. I believe this one is by Perel. And they've got more of these window shade freaking covers that's out there. This weird trend that they're going for. Iron Man, Alex Ross. Star Wars: The High Republic, Phil Noto. This one is a Winter Guard. Usually these Winter Guards are like a 1-10 or something like that. Or High Republic stuff. That's Phil Noto. I think that's a trade paperback. The Dark Aegis.
Yeah, it is. And that's just the regular A right there, huh?
Mm-hmm. Ghost Rider. I'm pretty sure that this is supposed to be on FOC. More window shade by Fornes. This one's pretty interesting because it's got a whole bunch of the other Ghost Riders that are on here from present and past.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's gotta be around.
So here's why it's interesting. See the little fucking dude on the fucking horse? That was the very first Ghost Rider. That was from like the Tim Holt number 6. So that is right there on the cover. Them recognizing that that's where he actually fucking came from. Also, there's an Annie Huck Lee cover. And of course, a Momoko cover. Can't have a part without Momoko. I forget who this is by. pretty damn good. X-Men, gotta have MODOK. I don't know why he has Rogue's freaking mask. More Gwen Stacy X-Men variant.
Fellas, I'm
X-Men
gonna tap. I'm gonna tap, man.
variant. Yeah.
I'm gonna tap, y'all.
Oh, all right, man. Go ahead.
All right, man. It was good being with y'all, man. See you guys soon. I'll be checking in, man. Drop by, man.
All
Say
right,
what's
all right,
happening.
man. Thanks
You
for
know.
stopping by, Big Remo.
All right, Ninth. All right, Adam. All right,
Good night,
Lucas.
Remo.
Check y'all out, man.
All right, bro. Have a good night.
Peace out.
This X-Men freaking storm cover is amazing, I think. But that could just be me. X-Men, the thing variant the thing joint that I got up here looks like it's going to be the continuation of an old Fantastic Four story where when Reed Richards first went to the Negative Zone, he thought he was going with the Thing, right? But actually, before then, the Thing actually switched bodies with this random fucking dude who just wanted to infiltrate the Fantastic Four. The random dude and Reed Richards fucking go to the Negative Zone. The random fucking guy tries to fucking kill Reed Richards, he ends up fucking killing him fucking himself. And, well, not killing himself, but he ends up freaking stranding himself. We don't know what happened to the freaking guy. We don't know what's going on with that. And that's what, a 70-year-old freaking story. So it looks like maybe at some point they're going to freaking try and go back and revisit that story and we'll get to know what's going on with that freaking story.
Were you ever find out what issue that originated from?
I forgot to freaking look it up.
Maybe
But
one day I'll have the answer.
it was that story was literally the first time in comics that they even mentioned anything about the multiverse.
Okay.
First time.
I'll do some research between now. Now I'm feeling better because that third shot kicked my ass.
So we need to be on the lookout for. We need to be on the lookout for that book because if that's the first time they mentioned the multiverse, and everything is going multiversal now, right?
Because so what you got to understand is so there was our universe and then Reed Richards and what he thought was the Thing go into another universe which was the Negative Zone. So that was the first time anything like that was mentioned. The second time that anything related to multiverse was the Flash, when the both like I forget the name of the Flashes at those times. Those both Flashes encountered each other, and they actually started mentioning, "Hey, you're from what? Where are you from? Where are you from? How is that even possible?" So it was a weird time back in the freaking day. So the Hulk's got something going on. More X-Men Legends, Black Panther, some King Conan stuff. She-Hulk. I think this is by Jen Bartel. She-Hulk. This is Gwen Stacy and a She-Hulk cover in a X-Men freaking uniform. Some Shang-Chi is going to be on FOC this week. Phoenix Song Echo looks like it's going to be on freaking FOC this week. King Conan. Moon Knight. This one's a qualifier by Steve McNiven. And of course, there's a Steve, or is it Jeff Knock? I think it's Steve Knock. Moon Knight cover. This one's an X1 variant. Yeah, Ted Knock. Moon Knight, X-Class Wolverine. And there's some good stuff, but this one is my favorite. This X-Class Wolverine. I forget who the artist is. Let's see if I can find out real quick. No, it's not on here. And then let's see stuff. So Miss Marvel, I was able to get a hold of the Miss Marvel for this week, and it is confirmed that whoever this person is right here that's sitting in the chair, all tied up, their first appearance, if it is a new character, would be in the one that comes out this week. Problem is that we don't know because as you can plainly see on the thing is that person was wearing a mask. So we don't know if possibly it's a character that we've already seen that just happens to have the same powers, or what. Now here's another possibility. It is very possible because in some of the panels, this particular person has some of the same powers that Miss Marvel does. It's very possible that this person is Kamala Khan from the future, right? As you can see, because it's got gray hair and all that other stuff, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
So
see, I was wondering because I was looking at this on FOC and I was like, is this gonna be a first appearance or is this?
right, so it would basically be first appearance of old woman Kamala Khan or some shit, right?
But to
Now,
see, they had an appearance of old woman Kamala Khan in the
really.
Exiles, but I guess the Exiles is not 616. So
Mm. But here's another interesting fact that people got to remember is that Kamala Khan derives her power from stealing power from her future self. So what that means, I don't know, because they were very explicit in saying that, hey, Kamala Khan steals her power from her future self. That's how she's able to get big whenever she wants to. So is that possibly her future self coming back to correct that and say, hey, stop that shit, or what?
yeah,
We don't
you
know.
fucking killing me.
Yeah. Um, but that is what it is. All right, so for Rebirth's got some stuff going on. Ben Riley, Spider-Man's out there. Nothing too special. Venom's got some stuff going on. Avengers Forever. Nobody cares about it, but for some reason, look, in several issues throughout the Marvel Universe in the last couple weeks, I've seen the Deathlocks used multiple times. So once again, I keep saying, hey, if you see certain characters spread out, freaking
Mm-hmm.
in a non-event book, that means that the MCU has some type of plan for them. So just keep an
Yeah,
eye out
and
on that one.
Deathlock was pretty popular when they had the Agents of Shield TV show.
Mm.
So
And
I could see them bringing him. Probably, I don't know if they will use the same actor,
well,
or I mean,
has it been confirmed that Agents of Shield is coming back, or has there just been talk about it?
no, I'm not saying Agents of Shield is coming back. I'm saying that they could bring Deathlock back.
Okay. Well, so what I have heard is that people have been screaming and shouting for Agents of Shield to come back. Agent May has said she's wanted to come back, but it's because she's kind of tied up with the whole Boba Fett thing right now. So
Yeah,
it'll be difficult to see how that rolls out. Electra Black and White and Blood. I don't hate this cover by Apollo S.
still cool.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Eternals. I don't know where this is going. Freaking, just too much typesetting that freaking gives me a freaking headache. So I stopped
I have
reading.
to wait for trade on this Eternal series right now.
Yeah. Once again, this is one of those that failed because it was way ahead of the movie. They kept delaying the movie and all that other stuff, so it doesn't allow me to freaking really get into it. Devil's Reign. Looks like they're bringing the Thunderbolts back in some type of way. Also in Devil's Reign, we're getting ready for the marriage between Kingpin and
Typhoid Mary, yo.
yes, man. Yep. Look,
That's
I don't-
crazy.
Awesome sauce.
It's beyond crazy, to be honest.
here is the deal. On that particular one, Devil's Reign number 4, there is an awesome cover of Gwen X Gwen. It's an X Gwen variant of Gwen Stacy as Psylocke. Fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's a dope cover.
Is that a ratio?
It is not.
Open order.
All right, cool.
Here's
I
another.
like that.
Yeah, this one's amazing too. This one's a Devil's Reign. This one is an African American because this one's supposed to come out in February.
Yeah, Black History Month by Sway.
Yep. Joshua Sway, fucking Luke Cage, fucking he's got his little yellow fucking yellow shirt that he got at the fucking Gap, surrounded by the fucking and a fucking yellow backwash and all that other stuff. So, but it still looks amazing, and he actually looks like a dude that I would see on the fucking street instead of some fucking dude drawn by a white guy that he's never seen a black guy before. So,
Right.
Hawkeye, Kate Bishop's fucking coming out. There's this amazing cover. I
I
don't know
like
what
this cover a lot.
it's freaking amazing. It's got some freaking stuff behind it. It's freaking Kate Bishop for some reason arguing with the freaking dog. Silk's got an Annie Huck Lee cover coming out. It's I forget, is that Wave?
It's
Back to back with,
White Wolf.
is that White Wolf? Okay. Actually, I believe that might. I gotta believe that's Wave because look, she's got
No,
powers and shit, right?
Luna Snow. That's Luna Snow.
Oh no! Yeah. There you go.
They're,
There you go.
they're,
Luna Snow.
they're actually going to start using Luna Snow again?
Man, there's so many fucking characters that they fucking brought up that they haven't fucking used. Other than in that shit where they outlawed the teenagers and then locked them up for some fucking reason.
Yeah, true that.
Here's another Silk freaking joint of her just fucking pigging out. Don't really like it. Star Wars High Republic stuff. Looks like I think this was another Winterguard cover for Star Wars The High Republic, Eye of the Storm. It looks pretty good. I just don't know who this motherfucker is, but it looks badass. Halcon Legacy, that was actually last week. Iron Fist. Carnage stuff coming out this month. Captain America Iron Man on FOC this month.
Go back. Ain't that Hydra Cap? Was that Hydra Cap?
Talking about is that Hydra Cap or Commander Cap?
I don't know. So
Supreme Commander Cap.
They would have the balls to bring Hydra Cap back.
he on a variant. He was on a variant cover this week.
Shit, fuck it. Why not? Why the hell not?
Yeah, true that.
Fuck it, bring him back. Gwenverse. Another Gwenverse by Greg Land. Not too bad. Gwenverse, I think this is Momoko.
I like.
And Secret X-Files, Secret X-Men, more Secret X-Men, nothing freaking too shabby. Amazing Spider-Man, Beyond stuff. The Daredevil Without Fear, that already passed. Devil's Reign stuff. Savage Spider-Man, that already passed. That's that 150. I think that I forget whether that's by you. Let's see. Oh yeah, and Marvel Voices. This one's actually pretty good, but I really like this freaking cover. What did you think, man?
Oh yeah, that's fire. Is that who did that? Is that Torrin Clark? I was looking at this the other day. I'm definitely buying these.
Let's see.
I need to go back and read all of these Marvel's voices. I feel like it's something in there that people are missing out on. I feel like they doing something with these. I don't think they making all of these Marvel Voices books just
Right. So every once in a while they've been sprinkling in some first appearance with some of these. Every once in a while. But the problem with sprinkling in shit is like if they don't get enough voices from people saying, "Hey, I really like this concept" or "I like this character," they just you will never see those motherfuckers again. That's the fucking problem with all of it. Yeah, I can't find it right now. I do find it interesting that with the Miles Morales cover, is that they actually took his mask off so they could show his fucking face for some fucking reason.
yeah, that looked dope though. Dope. And they made the new suit like red. They didn't make it like pink red. Hold on, why is Kamala Khan a black chick in here?
What's up with that?
No, is that? Hold on, that's that's Riri. I can see
Yes,
the
that is
Ironheart,
Riri.
but her hand kind of looked like. You see how her hand looked?
Yeah. It looks kind of fucked up, right? Yeah. Got Luke Cage, Moon Girl, Black Panther. Is that the only African American characters that they think that everybody knows about? I guess so, right? Let's see. All right. Getting off of Marvel, AWA shots got Primos. it's got a weird thing going on. The one on the left, I believe, is the qualifier. The one on the right is actually a 1-10 or a 1-15. Here's where it gets a little interesting: is that they actually have a Spanish variant edition of these covers as well.
That's dope.
Berserker, they've got all types of stuff freaking going on with these. The one on the left, that is just once again, it's the dopest cover out there, but it is just a fucking regular fucking cover. So the rest of these is like 1-10, just like a 1-25, and the one to the right is a 1-100. Buckhead number 3 is coming out. Once again, these are qualifiers. Both of these are qualifiers. However, the one on the left, excuse me, on the one on the right is actually going to be a 1-25 as a virgin.
Oh well, that's okay. So they must be either. So I like the video game covers they've been doing. I've been buying these up, pretty much every. Well, it's only 2 issues out now, but I bought both issues. But they bumping up to a 1-25. Huh. I wonder if they trying to get the orders up or if it's something else going on. Or if the orders is up, so they increasing the incentives. It's a good series so far. I've been liking to read, man.
Yeah, I haven't read number 2, but I definitely liked issue number 1. The Elias is one of those weird ones where I have been getting a lot of orders for this freaking book. By Antarctic Press. I don't know whether it's because it's a good read or because people believe in Antarctic Press because once again 2 to 3 years ago they were on fire, so maybe people are falling in line with that. But no, come on, spy shit. No, that's been way overdone. Look, freaking Red Sonja, Lucia Perillo, black skin. No, she got the hands. No, got me and going to hell in a handbasket. You know what I mean? More good stuff. Some fucking homage stuff. Looks freaking awesome by Hasner. I don't like freaking Lee Lisner much, but I do like this one. Another Lucio Perillo, but this one is an ultraviolet variant. Panther. This one's going to be a limited edition to like 2000 or something like that. Panther. Another freaking TMNT freaking homage.
Dynamite be doing so many
too many damn joints, right? Red Sonja. Kind of like this one. Aftershock has got a new variant called Man of the Living Gods. White number 6, chapter 6 has a second edition coming out. Or excuse me, second print of number 6 coming out. Freaking, I forget the name of this fucking joint. I wish I would have the fucking title on there, but this one's another fucking banger by Zenoscope by Ivan Tao. Speed of the Republic number 1 is coming out. Going into DC, Arkham City, The Order of the World. Once again, that fucking doctor, fucking pork pig, fucking it's a fucking creepy little motherfucker.
It's a pig.
Yes,
kicking ass and taking names.
There's a 1-25 of this one. This one's Batman. What is it, 180 or something like that? There's a Jock freaking cover coming out for this one. Batman 89 number 5 is going to be coming out.
Yeah, I love that cover.
Yeah, this one is Batman and Catwoman by Adam Hughes for Batman 89 number 5.
Nice.
This one is actually pretty good for number 10. It's not going to fucking move the needle though for a lot of people. Batman Urban Legends has 3 covers. One to the right is the 1-25. I actually like the one in the middle. I actually like this cover of Harley Quinn on Dark Knights of Steel. it's a whole vibe of her just playing her little mandolin or whatever the fuck you call
Yeah,
it.
that's
There's some,
definitely a different type of cover. It caught my eye.
you know. Detective Comics number 1051. This one's a Lee Bermejo of the Joker in the mid of a skirmish inside freaking arc. And there's a 1 of 25 of by Lee Fornes of him hanging upside down while the Penguin watches. Justice League Incarnate. It's got 3 freaking covers. The one I like is the one in the middle, which is just a qualifier. I forget the name. I forget the name of that fucking Black Superman. I forget the fucking name is, but and then there's Monkey Prince number 1. It's got freaking 4 to 5 freaking different covers. A and B look pretty good, but they're just qualifiers. Cover C is a little different. So if you see this one for like cover price, definitely expect this one up because the freaking stores had to buy at least 250 of these bad boys. So expect to see these 12 to 20 to 25 freaking dollars for the cover price because they got to get at least 250 and they're going to want to get their money back. And I forget.
Hold on. So to order Monkey Prince, they had to order at least 250 copies.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Like
I didn't
5,
know that.
like $5.99 a piece. So let me check on that. It's either going to be $4.99 or $5.99, but it ain't cheap.
It's one of the two.
It's fucking crazy the way they fucking do this shit.
They got some crazy variants. All the variants is good though, man. Like, and the character, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Just reading the synopsis on this, he got some crazy ass powers. I know he can.
Check it out.
Yeah, I love that cover right there.
And this one is the 1 to 25. Let's see. Control. Okay, yep, 1 to 25. So yeah, okay. So here's what you could do, right? So a retailer could actually get the cover A for $3.99. I'm talking about for this one. They could get that one for $3.99, and get 250 of those for $3.99. It wouldn't be that bad. But no, a lot of people are going to want that cover B right there, which is $4.99. That's the difficulty right there. And then the cover C, which is the one to the right, that's by Zhao Dao, which is pretty good if you ask me. And then the one on the next slide, this one is 1 to 25. That's by Anand Radhakrishnan. All right. And then the next one, which is a 1 to 50, which is still pretty good as well, is a Dustin and Gwen cover.
That's a dope cover too.
So imagine if, because look, I'm probably going to get some of those. If I can get freaking 2 more people to buy 2 of these, I'm gonna be set. So, look, everybody that freaking gets these fucking either like the A's and B's, y'all gonna, if you get them from the pull box, I'm gonna give them to y'all for half price regardless. That's just the way it's gonna fucking roll. In order to hopefully entice y'all to freaking, help me get these 250s. So just keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah, Lucas, I'll probably get in on that with you. I like these covers.
I probably should have said that at the fucking beginning of the fucking joint, so more people can hear. But yeah, man, fucking, I really fucking like it, and I think the freaking premise is pretty good too. So there's that. There's a 150. There's Suicide Squad Blaze number 1, which is a amazing fucking Harley Quinn, I think. And then this one is another World of Krypton, which has been kind of interesting. Not as interesting as the TV show, but still kind of interesting. Don't forget, I think I said this at the beginning of the show, that there is a Bundesliga Tops Chrome. It's going to be the last one that they have under Tops. The next one that they're going to have for next year is going to be under Fanatics. So this is going to be the last one that they got. There's the regular Chrome, and then there's the light one. So if you guys are wanting to get into the pull box and order some, go ahead and freaking order that this week. Got to order by Saturday, or actually Sunday, Monday, and freaking I can freaking try and get it to you. Once again, it's allocated, so not everybody's going to get them, but as many as I can get, I'm freaking going to order. Eugene says he wants the red envelope one. I think one is like $80 a pop or something like that. Let me look that up real quick. Marketing tools, orders.
I like that damn 1 to 25. I like all them damn covers now that I just go back and look at them.
Talking about for that Monkey King.
For Monkey Paws?
Yeah, that monkey prince, man.
Yeah, so that one's 1 to 25. He said the red envelope one. Which one is the red envelope one? Is that one? Must be talking about this one. So now I'm confused because I don't know which one is the red. Did any of y'all see something with writing a red envelope?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, but yeah, freaking hey man, hit me up on my Insta for Chitlins, Greens, and Cornbread, and freaking let me know exactly. Oh wait, I thought those were cover price. Okay, so these two right here. These two right here are cover price. If you order enough of those are number cover price, but for through me, you're going to get them at 50% off, right? If you order enough of the cover C as well, you're going to get those. You're going to get that half price off as well, right? I mean, once again, if I can get enough out the freaking door, I will order it. If I can't get enough out of the door, it may not be worth it for me to freaking order 250. That's just the way it freaking goes. And then yeah, once again, freaking for the price on the 1 to 25 and the 1 to 50, just freaking let me know that you freaking are interested, and I'll freaking get you pricing on that. I will not be I'll tell you what, I am not going to be doing any invoices while I'm fucking drunk right now. Because that just don't go. Alcohol and math. That is not good for nothing but counting bottles. That is it. And then that is all I got, man. Freaking as far as the FOC, if you were looking for me to freaking talk about the freaking stocks, I think we actually got pretty much into stocks along the way. Don't have the stocks predictions for you guys yet because of the stuff that was happening this week with Congress and their decisions to freaking drop bombs. Freaking y'all know how I did last year with the fucking Sony predictions, the fucking GameStop predictions. Those were fucking pretty good. The less than $10 predictions were fucking disastrous, man. Fucking absolutely fucking disastrous because fucking meme boys fucking came out, fucking did stupid shit. I still believe that Disney at $140 is going to be good. I told y'all about that. It went down and all of a sudden it's put up to what, $156, something like that. I do believe stay away from fucking pharmacy stocks. Stay away from that shit because between J&J, fucking Pfizer, and Moderna, they have a whole bunch of lawsuits that are pending. So yeah, fucking stay away from those guys for a little while. In the meantime, freaking, I am not going to say, hey, freaking, just go out and randomly and say, hey, y'all must get your boosters and get your shots and all that because all this type of shit's going on. I will say that it is a good idea to freaking keep your mask on, wash your hands and all that good shit. Freaking, please stay safe, man. Keep your family safe. It's because this shit is fucking on a fucking another fucking level, man. Freaking people are like, oh man, fucking this shit's not as fucking bad as last year. Last year we didn't see the effects till the end of January through March.
Yep.
So why are we making predictions on how bad or good it is? I don't get that shit.
Yeah, I think a lot of people probably just speaking on the symptoms from it, but you also got a lot of people vaccinated now too. Whereas last year you didn't have this many people vaccinated.
Yet people are still showing up with fucking symptoms at the fucking hospital.
And people who've gotten all 3 shots are coming up positive. Winding up in hospitals. So don't be fooled. It's just real.
Yeah. Some snowstorm fronts are supposed to be coming through certain areas. Make sure that if you're over 35, 36, that you fucking stretch. Fucking get your heart beat up before you fucking going out there, because once again, people are fucking drop dead from heart attacks. And here's what you gotta understand. What does happen with some of these boosters and some of these vaccine shots is that it does cause a inflammatory freaking response, which might freaking inflame your freaking heart, which makes certain types of exercise freaking just burst the shit out of your fucking heart and your fucking veins. So please be careful with that. Take it freaking easy. If you fucking feel your heart fluttering, fucking take it easy. Before you go out there, make sure your fucking kids and your fucking wife are monitoring you. Because I know y'all. Look, I know y'all been freaking cranking it out, fucking trying to read your comic books, but you're not fucking 16 like you was back in freaking high school. I can freaking do all that shit like you used to. Plowing snow and fucking digging holes is fucking different types of exercises. Man, freaking, thanks Raymond for fucking stopping by. Thanks Edwin for stopping by, and all you guys that are fucking sticking with us, man. Fucking, I love freaking hanging out with you. Freaking, definitely freaking keep an eye out on Ninth Wonder Show. Fucking, I'm a freaking see if he freaking invites me on some of this shit. Freaking this more this year was fucking hanging out on this. Aaron Yee, unfortunately, he couldn't make it this evening because he's actually got a band. He had a band event that he had to go to. Hang out with the women of comic book women. Freaking, I might freaking hang out with them. Freaking some more this year. Definitely freaking hang out with Awesome Sauce Radio. Freaking, I plan on freaking just freaking hanging out with a lot of everybody. Just to fucking, hopefully either ruin their shit or fucking just hang out, freaking have some fun, man.
Or both.
Or both, or just showing whatever freaking new toys I got. Or just showing what new fucking alcohol I'm getting into, man. But hey, it is 4:30. It is way past Ninth Wonder's freaking bedtime. We got to get out of here before his wife has to come in and freaking drag his ass out. So once again,
I don't want his wife to come beat my ass. So.
Shut the fuck up. You like that shit, man. You old ass dirty man. So yeah, we're gonna freaking get out of here. Once again, if you got any fucking questions, hit me up at Chitlins Greens fucking Cornbread on Insta. If you are interested in surprise boxes, definitely freaking hit us up on that. ComicCrusaders.com, all that shit. DrunkenChatSon.com. We are waiting in wings for your questions. Thank you and love y'all and Happy New Year.
For each man his time.